Hey everybody, welcome to our third game of the Super Geeked Up stream of Roll20Con.
Woo!
Yeah!
Time to get accelerated.
Hell yeah, that's right, folks. We are playing Fate Accelerated as our last game for this opening day of Roll20Con. Roll20Con is an all-weekend event where we're doing gaming streams to help raise money for a cool charity called Cybersmile. They are helping victims of cyberbullying. There's a donation link right on the homepage of our website, supergeekedup.com, right up near where the stream is. I'm also going to be putting that in the live chat. If you're in the live chat, please participate. This is actually a game I'm going to tell you more about in a minute, but where we definitely could use your feedback for sure to help us out with it. So first off, let me see where I'm joined. I'm joined by the same guys you were seeing here in the last game, Mutants and Masterminds. And so we got Marks, Nate, and Craig. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Well, they're very excited. All right. All right. Go on, get excited. Just because we've been playing all day.
For charity.
Yes, barrel roll for charity. That's what we did.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, this is Fate Accelerator, our last game for tonight. We are doing two more tomorrow: Apocalypse World, which is a post-apocalyptic RPG, and Fate Core, which is kind of just a slightly more complicated, still not that complicated, but a version of this game. This is kind of the simplified version of that. Anyway, so this is from Evil Hat Productions. They do all the Fate things. The Dresden Files is based off of this system as well, games. And they actually were kind enough to give us some prize packs. So thank you to Carrie from Evil Hat. We already gave one away to Greg, who's been watching. We're going to give another one tomorrow to a viewer. It's $25 where you can pretty much get any of their digital products on the Evil Hat website. All right, so thanks to them. And okay, so let me tell you about Fate. Fate. So I like Fate a lot. I've actually only run Fate Accelerated once, so I'm still learning it myself. And these guys are pretty new to it as well. But what's really cool about this system is there's no set like genre setting. You really can create any world you want. So fantasy, sci-fi, Western, zombies, whatever. You could do it in Fate, and so that's a really cool thing about the system. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take you through that process of, and the players are very much involved in this, so the players and the GM together create the world. So we're going to do it right from the beginning. This has been no prep whatsoever, except knowing the rules. So we're going to have a conversation here. We're going to figure out what world they want to play, and we're going to create the characters, and then we're going to start playing. And I'm doing it this way because as I was trying to learn how to run Fate, there are some really cool Fate games, like Tabletop actually did a Fate Core stream a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, and that was really cool. And but I couldn't actually find any stream that actually kind of took you from this beginning process of like creation of the world and the characters. They were already had that all done, and they kind of jumped in, which is understandable. But it would have been helpful for me to see that. So if anybody else trying to like learn how to do Fate, maybe this will help them out. All right. So let me swing on over here to the live chat. Let me see if anybody's in here. And again, you can also tweet us at SuperGeekedUp. We love hearing your comments. And there are people already in here. That's fantastic. Great. Hey, so Necrodius, Greg, Lister's mate, they're already in here. Greg says, woo! I guess he got excited when we started, I guess. Good. Very nice. Oh, we already got suggestions for what world. Necrodius wants Super Mario. Lister's mate wants the Three Stooges. All right. Well, now keep those suggestions coming. Let me post.
So
Yeah. Let me post this donation link again. And folks, seriously, like even if it's $1, I would, if you can, like please donate that. Like any amount really helps out a lot to the Cybersmile Foundation. All right. So here we go. All right, guys. So we're gonna start with So what kind of, and this is just kind of, we'll have a little conversation. We'll kind of see what everybody's cool with. What kind of like world or genre would you guys be interested in doing?
Well, I hate being under the preconceived notion that one fantasy universe is better than the other. So I think I'd be perfectly fine with anything we decide to come up with.
All right. But let's throw out some ideas.
So, since someone mentioned Super Mario Brothers, why don't we do some kind of like, you remember that Captain Nintendo? Captain Nintendo.
Someone's getting
there's a
glove.
You remember that? That cartoon? Super ode. Anyway, it was all the different Nintendo game characters existing in one world and stuff.
Yup.
Oh, so yeah, so you're saying like put it in like a video game-esque world?
Yeah. It didn't have to be just Super Mario Brothers. We can crisscross and other stuff.
Okay, and so you, so would you were saying like we would use like actual video game characters that are already existing?
They could be in there, yes.
Could be.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys wouldn't be, but you could run into them, is what you're saying, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure.
Do you mean like Kingdom Hearts? Or am I thinking
Kingdom Hearts is
something
kind of
else?
like that, right?
Yeah. Is that what you said? Okay, right.
Kind of, or like if you've seen the movie Wreck-It Ralph, maybe kind of like all the video game characters hang out together.
Thanks, Satan.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a great movie. They're making a sequel, actually, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that movie, folks.
Yeah.
Particularly if you love video games, and if you played them back like in
Like-
the 80s and 90s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You grew up playing.
Arcade.
Yeah, arcade. Like, oh, I miss arcades, man.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Everybody cool with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go with that. Happy?
All right, cool. Hey, there you go, Necrodius. You kind of got your wish about Super Mario. Good suggestion. Listener's Mate says, Necrodius also mentioned Wreck-It Ralph, so yes, good call.
Nice.
Listener's Mate says, how about the world where Captain Amazing and Darkstar live? Well, thank you, sir. That's a reference to my Super.com series. I appreciate
Yes.
that. That's where a superhero knocks up his supervillain nemesis and they have to raise a baby together. You can watch that on superkidup.com. All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's say we're in a video game world, and let me do some notes on this because that's pretty important in this game, at least for me. So since we're coming up with this on the fly. All right, so the next step to do, and some of this, by the way, I'm actually taking from the Fate Core book because it still applies to this game. So, guys, they suggest coming up with issues for your characters to deal with, and we'll come with your characters after we do all this. So, what they talk about is coming up with a current issue, like something the characters have to deal with right now, and an impending one that may be something that might come up or is a threat that might be looming. Let's start with a current issue, which could be more than one, by the way. But what do you got? Any suggestions? So, what kind of for your protagonists, so your characters? What kind of thing? What kind of could be the issue? Some kind of obstacle or threat they're facing?
Well, let's see. Current issues? Those are always temporary and can be solved, but
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, it's something that they might just have to deal with right now. And since we're just doing this for once out here, that's totally fine. I think for this game.
let's see.
Well, or you have ideas for? What was that?
Portals from the game Doom.
I'm okay.
Wait. Portals from the game Doom. So what does that mean? Characters from Doom are coming into the world?
Yeah,
Is that
they got
Oh.
demons.
God.
Okay, so I actually I never played Doom. I know it's a famous first-person shooter. What characters would that be? Like, are they monsters in Doom, or they're
Basically demons just
Yeah.
pouring into our reality and are very not nice, we'll say. Some of them are very grotesque in appearance, but others are also enhanced by demonic machinery. So it adds a bit of excitement.
okay? So what if we said? What if we said there's portals from Doom and maybe other games as well where like nasty creatures are coming in and wreaking havoc, right?
Good.
Yeah.
Does that work? Does that work for you
Sure.
guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I guess iterating on an overarching threat would be games tend to get boring after a while, depending on what they are. And our whole world may be unplugged. If, yeah. See, Craig knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
If the game is too boring, so we kind of have to up the ante.
Okay, so
Bonus
that's
level.
a good impending issue, I think. So your game world might be unplugged if you don't kind of make it more exciting.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And that
Very
means
cool.
game over for everybody.
So you all could go out of existence, you're saying?
Yep.
All right, good. I like it. There's like a Wreck-It Ralph vibe to it. Very nice.
Feeling that.
Oh yeah.
In the chat, by the way, Greg Bond had said Hellspawn. That kind of goes along with the Doom creatures, I guess, right? Listeners Mate says demonic machines like from Mega Man. Yeah, sure. I mean, we could pull them from a lot of different places.
Like Sonic.
Oh my God!
So-
Do we get to fight the giant bullet from Super Mario?
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah,
Ah.
demonified version of it.
All right. So, would you say that there's these portals and these creatures coming in? So I guess these creatures weren't here before. So were you saying, kind of before this happened, the world was kind of rather idyllic and kind of peaceful?
Dull overall. You could call it peaceful, but probably getting towards the uninteresting side.
Everything was
Yeah.
doing what it's supposed to, and people got stuck in their own routines of this is how everything works.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Okay.
an idea.
Yeah, by the way, before you say that, Ricordia says, since this is a video game world, putting the cat is going to show up to help fight, having pulled into the game through a portal when the last game was created. Yeah, that was in our first stream, this Lady Blackbird stream earlier today. We had putting the telepathic cat. But Marks, go ahead.
What if like all the end bosses got beat? They either got just deleted or whatever, or they're imprisoned, and that's why it was a big peace thing, and now there's chaos ensued with the demons.
Yeah, like a big old blockhead isn't running around causing trouble for everybody. Now, where has he been?
Okay, so all the end bosses had gotten defeated. You're saying gotten beat,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and so everybody gotten lax and lazy, maybe
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost some levels.
I can imagine Zelda and Link kind of with their feet up, just relaxing.
Ocarina of what? Never heard of it.
Nope, I don't feel like doing that today.
Okay, cool. This is really great stuff. This is awesome. All right, now what? Let's talk about. Those are great issues. Let's talk about NPCs, people. Come up with some ideas. So, is there one person? Would you say that's responsible? We don't have to know exactly who this is right now necessarily, but we could. Is there one person who's responsible for these portals and letting these monsters loose?
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Well, so I'm going to say I think there should be probably somebody, right? Obviously, some
Usually.
main antagonist. Do you want that to kind of right now be more of a mystery, though? Like we're
I
not
would say
Sure.
mystery.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we got a mystery antagonist who's probably letting these beasts out. What other important? It recommends like coming up with maybe a couple or a few NPCs important that you might run into that could be against you, could be helping you. Any thoughts? Now these could be, since we're in video game world, they could actually be other characters you know about, or they could just be ones you make up.
I'm best buds with the Contra brothers.
Yeah,
So
you know,
drinking.
Samus, we used to try and outshoot each other.
By the way, in the chat, Lister's Mate says, I think Marks was talking about Captain N earlier. Yeah, that sounds right, Marks?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Anthony. All right. Do you want the Contra Brothers to be?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, it could be. What do you guys give me some ideas?
Ninja Turtles.
I love that game, by the way. The Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles could be fun.
All sorts of characters. Sonic.
And my toss-in would probably, again, be Samus from Metroid.
Yeah.
Does Samus ever? I haven't played a ton of Metroid. Does she ever talk?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was during the really shitty version of Metroid. Oh my god, I forget what it's called. Pretty much when she just cries the entire game.
What about Mortal
Okay.
Kombat?
Jeez.
Oh, Mortal Kombat? Hell yeah!
Oh boy. All right.
I'm a
Hang on.
Sonic. I was raised Sonic, not Nintendo, so I guess.
I gotta write down some of these
Uh,
ideas. So we got
Sega.
Turtles. We got
Sega.
Contra. We have what was that? What was the last one you guys just said? Oh,
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat.
Yeah.
Metroid, right?
Maybe we know Raiden. Mortal Kombat.
Raiden. Yeah, Raiden knows everyone, so makes sense.
In
And
the
I
chat.
got a cat. They know.
I see you're continuing the cat theme. Very nice. In the
Might as
chat,
well.
in the chat, Greg says the head of a shadowy group of mercenaries trying to save the world. Oh, Greg, so tell me, maybe like as the antagonist?
The Foot.
Could be. So, maybe. This right. It could be like that's actually he thinks this is going to save the world, right? Because it's been too dull.
Yeah. Again, road to hell, paved with good intentions.
Or was this before we talked about video games? Maybe he was thinking of the setting.
But I don't know. It just came up in the chat. But Greg, let me just
Oh.
tell me in the chat a little bit more about that idea. Sounds cool. All right. Well, who do you? Let's get a location. Where in this world are you guys? Like, what's kind of an important location, or maybe where you guys could start out? Or
The bar.
all right. So
Always in a bar.
let me rephrase that. I like to steer away from the typical things of RPGs if we can. More by location, I meant more like give me maybe an actual place. Like let's come up with a place name, like a town maybe, or some kind of locale. Or maybe do like kind of like Wreck-It Ralph. Are there almost different like zones or areas where you're in different kind of video game themes as you move through? What do you guys think?
That's what I was going with. Yeah.
So you could kind of be in a certain theme of a certain type of game right now if you wanted to do it that way.
Or level.
God.
What was that?
Would that be? Sorry.
Or level.
Well, why don't we just be in Link's world, Zelda's world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Oh god. Oh, Hyrule, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we're starting off in Hyrule. All right. That's a nice place to start. All right. So cool. We got all that. Let's see here. All right. So we got that. The issues are, so we got portals from Doom and maybe other games sending nasty creatures over here. The end bosses have gotten beat, right? So things have been really dull. And the impending issue is Game World may be unplugged. Basically, you guys don't make things more exciting, right? That sound all good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see here. So, very good. All right, we got this mystery antagonist, right? Who's probably behind all this. Let's see what Greg says. Greg says the villains are the heroes in their own stories. That's very true. Absolutely. All
well, right. If you wanted to go with the shadow mercenary thing, we could be the villains that they released to save the world.
Interesting. So are you saying you could be
like we could be the bosses?
You could have been some of the locked up villains.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like a video game Suicide Squad.
Great.
And but okay, so and you would be what, fighting these creatures then? They sent you to kind of fight these creatures that are coming through the portals?
I'm assuming that's their plan, yeah.
Okay. And I guess why do they want you to fight? Basically because, all right, so I guess why did they let you out to do this, I guess, because the heroes maybe got too lazy and they can't take care of it anymore.
Yeah, maybe they were just too low a level to be able to fight him anymore.
Makes sense.
I don't know. We don't have to do that, but that.
Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that idea?
I'm happy playing villain character. I suppose not constantly fighting, not training. Yeah, they'll get soft.
No, you don't get soft in prison.
You don't get soft in prison. Not villain in prison as well.
That's what the exercise yards are for.
Team Bowser's got like a couple of tears.
So would we play actual characters from games, or would we?
No, you're gonna have to still, in the spirit of fate, you're gonna have, I'm gonna have you create your own original characters.
Own characters.
But who's to say we wouldn't encounter such awesome caricatures like King Bowser?
Yeah. So what? I mean, so I don't know, what do you guys? So what do you think? Yeah, do you want to do villains, or do you want to be more traditional, like heroes? Or more like nobodies who maybe just got thrust into. Well, I guess you're not you're not nobodies really, obviously, because you have to have skills and stuff and be good. But.
Yeah.
I'm good either way.
What do you think, Nate?
I mean, yeah, I'm all for that. In fact, we could possibly come from all different backgrounds, depending on what we choose.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's very true as well. Maybe one of you could have been let out. And has to, maybe a villain has to work, or two villains has to work with a hero or something, or maybe one of you let the other two out.
Yeah.
Or maybe one hero let the other two villains out.
I could see that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, I like that. That's a cool idea. All right. So, hey, let's go to character creation then. So I think we got some good ideas about the world here. I think it's a lot of fun. All right. So, get viewers and for you guys. So Fate works off of a thing called aspects. That's like kind of the key thing that drives this game. So we start with what's called the high concept. And that's kind of like the main aspect. So an aspect can be a lot of different things. It's something that basically describes the character. It could be what they do. Like it could be almost be their job, what they're known for, their skill, some kind of personality thing or quirk, some kind of relation or thing, debt or something they have. It can be a lot of different things. So the book recommends, though, for all these aspects, but definitely the high concept. Ideally, you want to pick something that you could imagine benefiting you, but also complicating your character's life. Because so they could have both good and bad things. So I'm looking at some examples right here in the Fate Core book, right? And it says despicable region of Riverton, wizard private eye, black sheep of the Thompson family. These are whatever. Those are all just examples of aspects, concept stuff. Feline captain of the Cirrus skimmer. Hey, there's some cat stuff in there. All right, so why don't we open up our character sheets? Ooh, and in the chat, Lister's made Tetris. He likes Tetris. All right. Just falling blocks will attack you.
What are they called?
All right. So now, Nate, I think you may already had some ideas here. We may have to. I think we may have to change this, possibly, but we'll see. What was your? Do you have an idea here for a high concept?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Essentially, a pretty well-respected hero of the community, Jax, the Lightning-Handed Ranger, is a pretty nifty gunslinger, able to basically announce that, hey, guess what? I'm second to none in pulling out my pistol and making sure I shoot first, which is one of his troubling aspects. And in the wise words of Bruce Campbell, shoot first, think never.
Okay. So what's the high? That is cool. What is his name's Jack? Is that what you said?
Jax.
Jax. J-A-X?
Yes.
Oh, like from Mortal Kombat? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Why don't you rename him when you get a chance in the actual bio pad? But what is the high concept aspect, as the actual phrase?
The Lightning-Handed Ranger.
Okay, the lightning-handed ranger, and so by that you were meaning he's very quick, like an agile.
Oh, yeah. I mean, few can match his deftness in being able to whip out a pistol and fire off all 6 shots before they even had time to blink.
Okay, cool. And what is his trouble? By the way, folks, so the trouble, folks, is something that, again, it is definitely can have both positive and negative things, but it is something that's supposed to kind of create problems for the character.
Well, that would be shoot first, think never. Because in his mind, if a problem can't be solved with a gun, then use more guns.
Okay.
Use bigger guns.
All right. So he's very quick. So basically, he doesn't really think things through. He just kind of reacts and shoots things. And
The best way to think about it is fast thinking makes for quick mistakes.
okay. All right. Well, I can certainly see how that could get him into trouble.
But luckily, he does have several other aspects, like seize the initiative, obviously. You know, he never wants to be caught with his pants down. He has to always remember to smile, because obviously that's what he is, an inspiration to the common folk of the video game community, you know, something to aspire to. So why not always do it with a happy little grin? And obviously, the most important of them all, don't let them down. Because again, being a hero means obviously standing up for what's right and making sure it gets done as obviously heroically as possible.
Okay. So by the way, folks, so Nate actually had done some of that in advance. So that's why he's done some of those. Yeah. So don't worry about those guys. As I go to these guys, so we're gonna go to these guys because I want to show you how to like do it right from scratch. Nate, I'm actually gonna for this, even though you can absolutely have that many for this game, I'm only gonna do 3 aspects. To keep it simple for people. So your high concept and trouble, we'll definitely keep those. I'll ask you to kind of boil the other ones down to 1, ideally. Aspect.
I'll put it down to don't let them down.
Okay. Cool. So all right, so you guys, any ideas for what kind of characters you want to be? Like what you're kind of, I guess, right? By the way, this is a game definitely where they encourage the other players, like help each other out. Like this is a very collaborative game. So you make suggestions for each other as you're talking and stuff. You know, it's not just you by yourself. And I'll help out as well, of course. So any idea? I mean, we can just talk about any ideas for types of characters you guys want to be. Marks or Craig?
Well, I had been thinking about a Duke Nukem type character, but Nate might already have that taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, so Nate, your guy. So your guy is a gun, right? He shoots guns.
Oh yeah, he's a gunslinger.
All right.
But Duke Nukem, on the other hand, is a total badass. You know, I can still see him, you know, romping around.
I mean, we definitely just want to make sure. I would say the aspects are very different, you know, because we want to make sure you guys each get to shine in your own way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else.
But Craig, do you have any thoughts?
I was thinking from Mortal Kombat. What about somebody from the Lin Kuei clan? I think I'm saying it right. Sub-Zero's clan.
Oh.
Like one of the B people that you don't really see. That's usually cannon fodder when the clans fight. Gets his ass kicked.
Okay.
So he's stealthy. He's quick. He can do some stuff, but he's not amazing. He's not Sub-Zero. He's not Scorpion. You know.
Okay. So what do you think as a one phrase aspect for high concept? What do you think that might be?
Can't hit me if you can't see me.
Okay. So why don't we? Let's call that stealthy ninja or something like that.
Oh, the actual stealthy ninja. So would that be high concept?
Let's put that as a high concept. I mean, that gets the idea that, you know, obviously you're kind of like you're going to martial arts and it's very hard to see, right? You're very sneaky.
Yeah, I figure with 2 potential gunslinger and kind of range person, we should have someone that's a little more sneaky and a little more.
Cool. Yeah, obviously type all these into your where it says the high concept aspect. And folks, if you're watching when Marks does it, we'll have you. We'll show you right here on this page. Any idea for your trouble? aspect? What might get you into trouble? Again, this could be a personality thing. It could be some kind of responsibility to family or friends or others or mentors or whatever. Could be a lot of different things. Could be or organization or something you have things to.
What about wanted?
Wanted by whom?
He pissed off one of the other people in a different game, and
okay, great. Tell me what game or what person. Or
Sam.
What was it?
Sam from
Samus from Metroid.
Samus, yeah.
Okay, so what is that? By the way, do you say Samus? Is that the right pronunciation?
Yeah, it's Samus.
Samus.
All right. So so for your trouble, why don't you say wanted by Samus?
Wanted by Samus. He stumbled into a game during it was being played, and a game was shut off for a bit.
Okay.
My bad. I'll put
Very
that
nice.
as
Okay,
one.
cool. I like that trouble. Oh boy, I see what Mark's typing here.
I don't.
No, well, if you go to the Google Hangout, you'll see it. All right, so Marks, why don't you just tell me what you just typed as your high concept aspect?
Mock, the super speed cat detective.
Okay. So
Sonic the Hedgehog. He's got some super speed.
So,
he's also a detective.
All right, so you could actually you can put the name actually if you go to edit the bio, and so super speed cat detective will be the actual aspect.
Oh, okay.
We don't actually put the names usually in the aspects, but yeah, that's good. But that's great. I love it.
Is that like a play on Ace Ventura?
No, but it can be. If you
All
want
right, so he's super fast, kind of like Sonic, right?
Yep.
Roadrunner, and he's a detective. And actually, that's one of the things they suggested. They're like almost like mashing up things that don't seem like they would fit together, but I love it. That's great. All right, what's Mock? Is it so? It's a guy, right? Male cat. Is that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
Maybe I'll hang out with Pudding. Okay. What's Mock's trouble?
Trouble? Well, there could be a couple things. He could be like, he feels like he's really faster than Sonic the Hedgehog, but nobody believes him.
Okay, so maybe something like he has to prove himself or something, or feels
Has to prove his speed. The need for speed.
But can we? I don't know, something like has to prove himself or feels inferior, or something like that, or
has to prove himself.
Okay.
How is a hedgehog so fast?
Right? I think cats are faster.
It should be.
All right, cool. Now, for Fate, for this, you cannot come up with up to 3 more aspects. Let's just try to do one more to keep things moving and simple here. And also, some of this stuff actually, it's nice to kind of leave, not necessarily fill everything out, because sometimes if we play, you'll discover things. Oh, you have a cat right there on you. So you'll kind of, as we play, discover things that maybe you might want to add as aspects as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, but you guys have any idea for a third one for you two, for Marks or Craig?
Does it have to be a negative, or it can be anything?
Could be negative. Again, all of these technically should have both good and bad stuff, but it could be anything. And something they put in here in the rules are saying, think of something really important or interesting about your character, that kind of deal. But again, it could be anything really. Well, I see your cat's really getting into it now that you're playing a cat character.
Take the little guy out.
All right.
He's like, I'm so glad you chose me.
Yep. So I look like her, orange white cat.
Okay, great.
All righty. Something else.
Any suggestions?
Well, again, did something happen in your past that was that really you carry with you? Is there some kind of family thing? Is there an organizational thing? Is there some kind of weird personality quirk?
He's from the Lin Kuei clan, so there's always that kind of rivalry with the other clan. I can't remember what they're called.
Okay, so what is Do you have like a like almost like there's like a running feud with that clan?
Yeah.
All right,
Running feud.
could we want to phrase it something like must defeat rival clan or something like that?
Rival clan going down.
Great, perfect.
Oh.
All right, cool. And what up, Marks? What any ideas for you? Curiosity kills a detective.
Yeah, he's super curious. Okay. How do you spell curiosity? Why can't I get
CCUR. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Good enough. Okay. So he's kind of overly curious, right?
overly curious. I mean, he's very good at solving things, but he's also can't let something go.
Okay, awesome. I love it. All right, so just to refresh, by the way, in the chat, Lister's mate says you should meet Mega Man. And maybe they will. You never know. You never know who we're going to meet. Again, folks, just before we continue here, Cybersmile is a charity. We're doing this for as part of Roll20Con. There's a link in the chat, and it's on supergeekedup.com. So we can donate. That would be awesome. All right. So let's just review the high concepts and the troubles. Let's just do those two. So Nate, what's your high concept?
The lightning-handed ranger.
All right. And what's the trouble?
Shoot first, think never.
All right. And his name is Jax, right?
Jax.
So what does he look like? Is he kind of, I mean, what does he look like?
Oh, well, obviously he sports
what kind of game? Like, could you relate him to or something? Or
okay. If anyone could essentially think of McCree from Overwatch, that would be pretty suitable. But other than that, he's wiry, gaunt, and almost always peppy. And he stands at about 5'9", while his spindly arms have nigh unmatched coordination and speed. His legs aren't half bad either.
All right, and he looks human?
Yes.
And what kind of guns, like what does he use for guns? Pistols or other things?
Yeah.
Or what?
2 little revolvers that, even though they're 6 shooters, seem to have unlimited ammo.
All right, of course. Very nice. Craig, what's your character's name?
Syringy.
Syringy?
Syringy.
Oh, and Mark, can you go to so this will help me see them on the, can you go to your bio tab on your character sheet for a second and type your name in to that? And then hit save after, or go to edit on the upper right and then hit, type your name in and then hit edit or hit save.
Okay.
So, yeah, right there. Thank you. So what's Syringy's high concept?
Syringy's high concept is stealthy ninja. He is, other concept is wanted. He pissed off the wrong hero, unfortunately, Samus, which happens. And his other concept is rival clan going down. His description is he's from the Lin Kuei clan, which is the clan from Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero's clan, and they're always against the other clans. So, yes, he's very he's tall, muscular, but he's always wearing black. Usually, he'll have his weapons are can't remember the name. It's ninja stars, and he also has katana as well. Shurikens, yeah, and a katana. Yeah, he is a ninja. He's good, but he's not as good as Sub-Zero. But he's kind of good. He's still good.
Nobody's as good as Sub-Zero.
Does he have any kind of special powers like Sub-Zero has?
Yes, if he's allowed to. Yes.
Okay,
But
yeah, what would those
again,
be?
not. But it'd be ice based. But again, not as powerful, not as strong.
All right, cool. Sub-Zero actually was always my favorite character.
Mine too.
All right, and so Jax, what was this third aspect?
His third aspect was don't let them down, because above all, being a hero means inspiring others to do the same heroic acts you are. So obviously he has to do it not only successfully, but obviously inspiring.
All right, and what's Mock's high concept?
High concept? Or
Yeah.
is
High
that different than
concept aspect, yeah. The first one.
Super speed cat detective.
And his trouble?
Has to prove himself.
And the third aspect?
Curiosity killed the detective.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're just gonna move on from there. For those, you can do more if you like, but it's also nice to kind of leave some fate come up with the game. All right, cool. So these are very different characters. Nice. That's nice. Very cool. Lister's mate says, "Is it Sir Syringe?" No, he's not like a knight. Syringe, right?
Syringe. I can change the name if he wants.
No, you can name whatever you want. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Greg in the chat says, "Do we know how much Roll20Con has managed to raise?" I actually don't know that yet, but yeah, I'll find out. I'm sure by the end of the weekend here, because I would actually love to know. And thank you, anybody who's been donating or will donate, or just if you're watching, obviously, or has been spreading the word. That really helps out a lot. All right, here's the next step, folks. So when we do Fate Core, there's actually going to be 18 skills to choose from, but this makes it nice and simple. And this does what uses approaches, which you're seeing there on the right part of the character sheet that Mark says on the screen. These are almost like, I guess, what do they call them? Like the stats of D&D? What do they call the things in D&D, like dexterity and abilities? Ability scores, yeah, or something like that. That's what I would kind of consider these, more or less. There's 6 of them. So you got careful, clever, flashy, forceful, quick, and sneaky. So careful, is when you're kind of, like it says, being careful, thinking things through, taking your time, using your mind. Clever is, kind of doing more quick calculations and that kind of stuff. Flashy is being like, very using panache and showmanship and that kind of stuff. Forceful is obviously like brute strength. Quick is more like dexterity. And sneaky would be like stealthy stuff, but it also would be any kind of deception or by verbal stuff that you're trying to do as well. Okay? So here's what you get to do. You're gonna guys fill these out right now, and you're gonna do them as what you feel is most important for your characters. So you get one of these stats at +3, one at 2 so you get 1 at 3, 2 at 2, 2 at 1, and 1 at 0. Okay. So you guys got to need to distribute that again. 1 at 3, 2 at 2, and 2 at 1, and again you don't have to put the plus in. You can just put the number in. And
1 at 3, 2 at 2.
What's flashy again?
Flashy is like doing things like kind of with style and panache, kind of showing off, like that kind of deal. Like it says here, when you act with style and panache. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what it says. So I see we see Mark's here has put quick as his main thing, a 3 in that one, which makes perfect sense that you're a super speed cat detective.
Right.
What was careful and clever?
Okay, so yeah, I'll actually read right from the quick reference sheet here. Careful, when you pay close attention to detail and take your time to do the job right. Clever, when you think fast, solve problems, or account for complex variables. All right, so Mark's got clever and flashy as his next 2 at 2 each. And these are bonus. As they're doing this out, folks, they're thinking, Fate does a different system. They roll Fate dice, sometimes called fudge dice, I originally were called, but Fate dice have a 6-sided die. 2 have plus symbols on them, 2 have minus, 2 have nothing. So if you roll plus, you get like a 1. And then whatever these numbers are, you're going to add these to your rolls. So the rolls don't get super big in this at all.
Cool.
Ooh, see, Mark's covered his video up with this sheet. He must be doing something secretive.
And my cat's going crazy for some reason, probably because she wants to eat, even though got over an hour. But well,
she wants to eat you.
All right, Nate, have you filled yours out? Are you still working?
Yes.
All right, what did you put as your main your main stat?
That would be quick, because nobody's faster than him, at least so far.
Well, yeah. Well, wait till you meet somebody. All right. Anyway, we won't go through all of them. What 2 did you put at 2? The next 2.
That would be clever and flashy, because if he can use the situation to his advantage, he definitely will. And obviously, showing off is what he likes to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, same as Mark's. Actually, he chose the same things for those.
Oh, nice.
Now, Mark, you're still going to fill the other 3, though, right? You got 2 1s and a 0.
Are they 2 1s and a 0? Okay. So,
and Craig, what did you put as your main one?
Surprisingly, clues in the name, sneaky.
Yeah. Okay. So sneaky's a 3. Very good. What are your next? Which ones are at 2?
He's got quick, and I was torn between careful and clever. I went with clever.
All right, very good.
Is
All right,
it
so
I'm really-
everybody has.
I'm thinking
so
about
Mark,
this
yeah.
flashy. This too. I'm thinking about either flashy or careful. I just can't decide. What's careful again?
That's when you take your time to think things through and do the job right. Pay
Planning.
close attention to the detail, notice things, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, planning. And then clever is doing things on the fly.
All right, so everybody's got 1 3, 2 2s, 2 1s, and a 0, right?
Yep.
All right, awesome. So there you go, folks. That's so it's pretty easy, right? That's a pretty easy way to do. And all those 6 things will cover pretty much all the roles we do. All right. So now there's really only one last thing to do before we can start playing, and that's do stunts, which you can see right down below that. So stunts are like special abilities, more or less, that you can do. In Fate Accelerated, there's kind of 2 ways they phrase these. One way is you get a +2 to your roll in a certain situation when the stunt applies. The deal is, though, the stunt has to apply to a very specific situation. It can't be something that applies all the time because that's just too general and it's going to give you too much of a bonus. So basically, I'll read you maybe 1 or 2 examples from their book to help you out. It has to be like, because you're something, you're using one of your 6 traits to do something. So here's an example from their book. Because I am a world-class duelist, I get a +2 when I flashily attack when engaged in a one-on-one sword fight. So using flashy, and specifically in a one-on-one sword fight, is where that applies. Okay, it doesn't apply to all, like every fight that person gets into, just that specific thing. Or because I have a big kite shield, I get a +2 when I forcefully defend when I use my shield in close combat. Okay, those are more like fantasy type settings, but
Yeah.
now there's another way you can do stunts. And that is, you get once per game session, you get to do something, okay? For example, because I'm quick on the draw, once per session, I can choose to go first in a physical conflict. Or because I'm well connected, once per session, I can find a helpful ally in just the right place. So it's either like a +2 to a certain situation, or it's once per session, you can do something happen to help you. Now, you can get up to 3 stunts for free, but let's just do 1 for now and get going. Also, the other ones, we can also fill in the other ones as we go. Like if you find a situation where you might say, "Oh, that could be a cool stunt." Okay, so Marks, this is actually a good example. So he writes Feline Frenzy. First off, I love that name for the stunt. That's awesome because actually they do want you to. They actually do like you name them the stunts. When I attack quickly, I get a +2 to attack. So that's something I'm going to say that's too general because that would apply to every single time you attack. But that's a great thing to show people. So it would have to be more like boiled down to a more specific situation.
What about with my claws and bite? Is that too general still?
Well, that's how you normally would attack, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What about
go
when I
ahead.
attack with a super speed, like Russian?
Like you wildly
How about
destroy
this?
yourself with
How
the
about this?
opponent.
When you attack maybe with a surprise super speed burst or something like that?
Sure.
Okay. If it's getting used too much, we can just maybe adapt it. But that sounds good to me for now. Okay. Do you guys have any ideas for yours?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Nate, go ahead.
Go on, Nate.
Because Jax outpaces any other ranged opponent and gives them almost no reaction time to dodge, he gets +2 to quickly attack opponents when he shoots first.
Okay. So you're saying like when he attacks before them, he'll get a +2?
Essentially, or like as long as he's able to shoot before them at the beginning of a round.
Okay. So I'll say that's okay, but only if it applies once per not every round.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what it would be.
But if the beginning, like if it's the first thing in the combat, that's probably okay. But then it wouldn't apply to other rounds in that.
Yeah.
But that's good because you're not always going to get to go first either. It depends on the
exactly.
issue, so. Okay, Craig, get an idea for a stunt?
First of all, I thought about the ice magic, but then I thought something along the lines of like once per game or something. He's able to map out an area completely, like with how many people are in the buildings because of how sneaky he is.
All right, so you're saying once
per town, once per session, he's able to map out like a compound or a building and know where the enemies are because of how sneaky he is. He's able to literally go there and see everyone without them noticing.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
report back.
yeah, that sounds good. I like it. Sure. Okay, great. Good job, guys. In the chat, Necrodia says, it's full circle. The feline frenzy now is pudding pat prowl. Yep, that's right, guys. We worked the cat theme in the entire session today. Lister's Mate says, can you throw cream pies in this game? Sure, I'm sure they can. There's probably cream pies in the world. Necrodia says, I thought you meant a super speed Russian like Zangief from Street Fighter. No, not a super speed Russian. He's a super speed cat.
Could be a Russian cat. We don't know.
Could be a Russian cat.
You know, it'd be great if we could meet the bartender from Root Beer Tapper.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh boy. All right. That's great. Okay. I'm actually making a note of that just in case it comes up. All right. So that's enough for getting started, folks. Again, we could add aspects or stunts as we go along. You don't actually even have to go that far if you don't want to, folks. I mean, you could just come, with one aspect if you want, and come up with more as you go. But that's kind of there you go. That's kind of, we created the world, and there's all our characters. And again, we did that with kind of just no prep there really. So your fate points, your current fate points are 3. The refresh doesn't really matter this, but it'll be 3. It just means how many you start each game session with.
Mm-hmm.
So fate points are used in a couple different ways. So they can spend a fate point to invoke one of their aspects, which would give them a couple different things. But usually you use it to give a +2 to your roll. You can also use it to re-roll your whole dice if it's like the rolls were super bad. Okay. Or you can also sometimes use it to make somebody else's thing more difficult, like an enemy or something. Most of the time you use it to add +2 to your own roll, is how I see it used the most often. Yeah. Now the aspect, of course, has to apply in that situation, and you have to spend a fate point to do it. The other way fate points come in is I can do what's called compelling as the GM, which means I will give you a fate point, but I'm going to use one of your aspects to make your life more difficult. Okay. Now, in the fate book, and I agree with this, they recommend you can refuse to accept this. You have to pay a fate point to do that. They recommend generally don't refuse. It's actually fun to, have like the trouble come up, and again, it's whatever. That's part of the game, obviously. This trouble comes up, you get around it, but then also you get more fate points that way. So it's kind of you spend them, I get them back to you by giving compels, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. All right, great. All right, so we got Mock, Super Speed Cat Detective, Jax, the Lightning something Ranger.
Lightning-handed.
Lightning-handed Ranger, that's right. And we've got Syringy, the Stealthy Ninja, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, very cool. I'm just trying to get, oh my God, I got so many things on my screen here. I'm trying to sort them all out. All right, cool. All right, let me just move this around real fast so I can see all your guys' stats. There we go, great. Okay, sweet. All right, so folks, again, if you're just joining us, first off, please, if you can, donate to Cybersmile. It's a charity that helps victims of cyberbullying that we're trying to raise money for part of Roll20Con, and we'll be back tomorrow doing that. Thank you, Marks, for showing that sheet to people. You can pop that out if you want now. So they can just see the main screen. And you're going to see the rolls and look, they just did some example rolls there, folks. So yeah, you're seeing what they were doing, some quick rolls there, those two. All right, so you're going to see the rolls on the right side of your screen as usually here on Roll20. And all right, thank you guys for watching. All right, so here we go. All right, so it's Jack, Syringy, and Mock. Okay, those are good names. Those are very video game sounding names.
True that.
All right, and guys, if you have just joined us, what they came up with, we're in a video game world, kind of like Wreck-It Ralph in a way. All the end bosses have been captured and beaten. They're like locked up somewhere in prison, and the heroes have gotten kind of lethargic and lazy. They're like, oh well, nobody's left to beat, so we're just gonna kind of I don't know, sit on our asses, go on vacation, that kind of thing, hang out. So the world's gotten kind of boring. And the game may be unplugged even, and everybody's going to cease to exist because it's not very exciting anymore. But right now, there's been portals from games like Doom and I don't know, other stuff like Halo, probably stuff like that, with nasty creatures coming in. So these guys, okay, so actually, are all you? Well, all right, so are all you more like heroes then? I know we were talking about the villain thing, but maybe Syringe, I don't know. Are any of you guys?
I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
we're heroes. I'm a hero.
Okay. Are all you guys heroes?
I'm a far better hero than Sonic. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, another great portal would be the rifts from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh yeah.
What you're saying, I would say he's gray. He's not the kind of.
You love this gray stuff. That's the Jedi you played.
Yeah.
Treading the middle ground.
All right, I get it though. He's not all good, not all bad.
Yeah. He doesn't really. He's in it for himself. His clan comes first, so yes, he'll help you, but
okay, cool.
he doesn't have to. He's
What
not
about Jax?
like heroes.
Nate, what about Jax? Is he more like he considers himself a hero?
Yeah, absolutely. In every sense of the word.
All right, yeah, that makes sense with his aspects for sure. Okay, great.
Yes.
All
His greatest fear is obviously letting the populace down.
Oh yes. Okay. All right. So, and we're starting on Hyrule, the land of Link and Zelda, right? We said.
I believe so.
Okay. So where are you guys? Where are you guys in Hyrule? I mean, like, what? Are you in a town? Are you out in the countryside somewhere? Or
I would say me as a player, both and the character, are extremely unfamiliar with Hyrule, but
I'm not super familiar either, but we'll go with it.
What if there's been a call out for heroes, and that's why we're all coming there?
Link is slacking on his job.
Is some kind of like town area you're coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I'm sorry again. I played Link to the Past back in like Super Nintendo or whatever it was, and I loved it. But unfortunately, I have not. I kind of went more to PlayStation and Xbox, so I didn't play a lot of the Zelda games. So I can't really name a town. So, but the chat, if you know one, feel free to give me one.
Please do.
My character will be in the blacksmith then, getting his weapons sharp.
Oh, okay. You're in the blacksmith, getting your katana sharpened.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just looked up some town names. Let's go to Kakariko Village.
Wow.
Sounds pleasant.
Kakariko Village. I guess there's a couple of Zelda games that came up apparently.
Kakariko.
Kakariko. All right. So, so you're the blacksmith in town. Where is Jax?
Jax is probably in the middle of town, just obviously showing off his little dexterous abilities with guns, twirling them around his fingers, and then obviously taking pot shots at things people would request. See? Shoot first thing.
Right, and where is Mach?
I think he swung by like some kind of little horse track race area, and he's racing against horses for fun.
Okay, that's great. All right. So, that's where we're all starting. Hey, why don't we just start off with some rolls right away? Because you guys gave me some things there. So I want Mock to do a quick roll for his racing, and again, you can pop that out, Marks. Right, it should go into a different window if you click on the pop out thing. Great, and then Jax, I want you. So you're trying to like shoot like kind of objects or something, like sharpshoot.
Oh yeah, and obviously make a good show about it.
All right, I'm gonna flashy then. That's definitely a flashy roll. Oh wait, I better set difficulty levels. Okay, so let's see here. These are stationary objects, right? You're shooting.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see. You got a 2. All right, no, that's fine. That's good enough. And then what did you? Mark got the 1. Is that the roll you just?
Yes.
All right.
I'm so sorry, Mark.
So,
How can I get that with a +3? How's this roll thing work?
The horse is trampling over you.
as I mentioned before, you roll 4 dice. They each have a plus or minus on it. You could at the worst get a -4 or a +4 on the dice, or anywhere in between that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you did not enforce. You got a lot of minuses, unfortunately. On your a couple at least on your dice. And you could also get 0 on the dice. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
In the chat, let's see. Does anybody know? I think Zelda. I wish I'd played more Link games. Anybody know Zelda's horse's name? I feel it has a specific, or not Link's horse's name. Yes, Apona or Apana.
Oh.
All right, great. Oh my God, the internet's amazing. Okay. Okay. So Mock, you enter this horse race, and the horses kind of look at you oddly because you're a cat. So the bell goes off and they go out of the starting gate. You actually just run underneath the gate because you're small. You don't need to actually break out of it. And you guys are zipping around the track, and you go out to an early lead, and you're like, "Ha, Sonic, you suck. You might, I don't know, because you're just saying bad things about Sonic, even though he's not there." Yep, and so you're going around, and you're in the lead, and you go into the top of the stretch, and the final stretch there, and you think you're going to win, but all of a sudden, Link's horse, Apana, comes flying by out of nowhere and beats you by a neck. Well, a horse, I don't know. A horse's neck, cat's neck, I don't know. He beats you by a little bit. So you get second.
Unfortunate.
All right, and then over in the kind of town square area, Jax, you're twirling your guns around. Some people are coming watching. Some kids are watching for sure. They're really impressed. And you're shooting bottles off of things. You're shooting hats off people's heads.
Am I shooting jars that are really far off and out drops rupees?
Oh, I thought it was something else you were saying. Okay. Rupees, right? Rupees, yes. Sure, coins come out of the jars, and as people start collecting them, and then you shoot some milk bottles, and then cats start licking up the milk. Actually, Mock, you smell the milk, and you run over, and in a flash, all of a sudden, Jack, you don't know where he came from. This cat is there, and he starts licking up the milk from the bottle you shot open.
2%, not too bad.
And then, okay. And then, all right. So, and you're in the blacksmith, right? Getting your sword sharpened?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, he gives you, there's nothing really to roll about there. He gives you your sword back. Looks
he could
real
break
nice.
his sword neck. That could happen.
Oh, he could. That's right. That'd be bad news. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you hear a bell ringing, kind of like in the center of the town square there. And there's kind of like a little wooden stand set up, where people can get up and speak from. And all right, so do you guys all do you go gather over there, or?
I do, quickly.
What do you do?
Cautiously, I see bullet holes in buildings.
In the chat, thank you to Crotus. He also knows the horse's name for Link. Appreciate that. And Lister's made his back from his dinner watching. All right, great. Thank you for tuning in. We're in a video game world, if you just joined us. In Fate Accelerated. All right, so you're all assembled there?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, yeah.
Do any of you know each other already?
By reputation, perhaps.
So
I doubt
you've heard of the other
anyone
two, Jax?
Well, I mean, he likes to be well informed, but at the same time, he's pretty caught up in his own adventures. So, I would say he at least has heard them by word of mouth.
Okay. What about you guys? Have you ever like done anything together before, or Mock and no?
I keep up the facts, so I know who these people are.
All right, because you're a detective. Okay, so you know who they
Yeah.
are. Does Syringy know who these guys are?
He might be aware of them, but no, not really. He's never interacted with them. Never needed to.
Okay. All right, cool. So onto the stand. As you get closer, you see steps up a guy dressed all in green, with a nice little hood type hat on, or whatever the hell it is. And he has a really cool looking sword strapped to his belt, a scabbard, cool shield on his back. TriStar, what is that? Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Triforce.
Triforce, thank you. So you know this is obviously Link. Link is very famous. Unfortunately, Link right now has a big pot belly, and and he's really let himself go. So he gets up there, and also gathered around you. So there's other people gathered around you. Pac-Man is there. The Donkey Kong is there. I don't know who else is there, guys.
Mario.
Sure,
Sonic.
Mario's there. Oh wait.
Oh, Sonic is here. Oh, I feel bad for Mark.
Okay, so yeah, so
What?
Sonic zoomed in out of nowhere. Yep.
And Tails.
All right. Uh-oh. So Mock is not happy. And Donatello from the Turtles is there as well. And he's eating.
Where's the other three brothers? Boo.
Hey, Donatello's one of my favorites, man. Come on.
I'm kidding.
Leo's the best.
All right. Donatello actually offers you guys pizza.
Oh shit! Okay, wow. I would have expected that from Michelangelo, but Donatello, hell yeah, let's go.
Yep, he's my new favorite.
Okay. So you all taking some pizza?
Oh yeah.
Is there anchovies?
Do they usually eat? They do, right? Do they?
Well, I know they
I don't
usually eat pepperoni,
Oh,
but
no anchovies.
We'll say it's half anchovies, half pepperoni.
either way, Jax
I'll
takes
dig in
part
there.
in both.
All right, Mock's taking the anchovy part. Is that what you're saying? Okay, sure.
Oh yes.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
Cats love fish.
All right. All right. So you
Yeah.
guys are joined. Yes.
Yes. I've already
Oh,
eaten it. I'm just
Okay, great. Yeah, I thought somebody else said something. Also, all of a sudden, well, actually, you just noticed there's actually a bar right next to you, and all these root beers start sliding down.
Wow, these guys are really
do you catch any of the root beers?
Yeah, I drink a root beer.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I assume it's in one of the big giant mugs.
Oh yeah, big old mug, and a nice foam on top of it.
Oh, absolutely. He'll take two.
All
Why
right.
not?
Great. So everybody gets a root beer, but the guy, he doesn't stop them. He just keeps doing them, and they keep falling on the floor. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, this is a great roll, guys. I love it. All right. So Link gets up there, and he says, "All right." So he announces to the crowd. I also, by the way, don't know if Link ever speaks in these games, but he's going to talk right now.
Well, he says like hup, hut, hut, hi, hup.
Yeah. He makes his noises like
No.
that.
You
All
can
right.
just
So
speak, and there'll be like subtitles.
subtitle. Well, I'll actually have him speaking this time, though. He says, "All right, heroes, thank you for coming. I know, life has been good lately because we defeated all the end bosses, but there is a new danger these portals are appearing all over in the different realms and worlds, and these terrible creatures are coming through and wreaking havoc. And I would go save the day, but oh boy, man, that's a lot of work. And I'm really tired. And Zelda's got a nice. Zelda really doesn't. Well, actually, no. You know what? I actually got to cook the meals too, so I got to go do that and cook for Zelda. And as I look out here, oh boy, man, a lot of you are really not looking too good. A lot of out of shape heroes. I guess we shouldn't have eaten all that pizza from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
my cat's just gonna mumble like, "This is a great pep talk."
What you mean, feline friend?
Yeah. So anyway, so we need some new heroes, some fresh blood, ideally people who still work out and haven't been on vacation the whole time for the past couple of years. So is anybody willing to take up the mantle? So a lot of the characters are just like, forget it, and they just walk away.
Jax immediately shoots one of his pistols in the air, and says, "You know what? I think I might just be the man for this job. Can't do it alone, of course, but I'm willing to take some help."
And I'm gonna run at super speed, right up his back, and end up on his shoulders, and be like, "I got your back."
All right. Oh, so are you actually the size of a normal cat, or are you like a Sonic size?
I don't know. It's Sonic size to human. I don't know.
Oh, I think Sonic is more like at least half a human being, I would think, right? In size.
It'd be more funny if it were cat size.
I was going to say, it's Puss in Boots.
All right, so you're more cat sized then? Kind of maybe a little bit bigger, but pretty cat sized?
Sure, a little bigger than a cat can be, but yeah.
Right. But you can walk on two legs if you want, right? Upright if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Jax will hand out a little high five and be like, "That's right, fur friend."
All right. High five, paw or whatever.
High
paw
paw.
five. Yeah.
High paw. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So anyway, so Syringy, you doing anything? Saying anything?
I might be tempted.
It'd be funny. He's like, "Nah, not really. I'm gonna go do something else."
So Link says to you guys, well, first to Jack, he's like, that's the spirit. Wow, I remember when I had that much pep. That was the good old days. And he's like, yes, my feline friend there, very good. I see. Well, Sonic already took off. Boy, well, I'm glad you're still sticking around.
Yeah. Sonic's so overrated.
Screw Sonic. Screw him.
Yeah, really. He's really slowed down in his as he's letting himself go.
Too much pizza, if you ask me.
So, and then he looks at Syringy. He's like, my ninja-clad person. You look quite capable. Or do you happen to be from the clan that Sub-Zero belongs to?
Lin Kuei, yes.
Well, you must have some good freezing type powers.
I'd say I'm capable, yes.
Well, I'm sure that'll be very effective here. Why don't you join those two over there and help save this world from these evil threats?
Sure. I'm not doing anything.
That's the spirit. Wow, I love your enthusiasm.
The stealthy guy is just kind of doesn't really. Yeah.
Wow, Link really put on a few pounds, didn't he?
We prefer the term curvy.
Extra thick.
All right, so he'll say, all right, very well. Yes, I believe I'm sure you three will be able to solve this problem for us and defeat these horrible monsters that are coming through. I don't really know what they look like. I've just heard they're really horrible. All right. So anyway, the latest we've heard is that actually in Mario's realm, That's where the latest portals have opened up. So why don't you travel with Mario, and he'll show you the way there.
Over to the Mushroom Kingdom. Haven't been there in quite some time.
Let's
Sure.
go, yo, with Mario.
And then Mario will kind of jump up and say, I'm going to apologize. Why don't you share the pizza with me?
It's me, Mario.
Mario, don't you know?
Hey! Yeah.
You give him any pizza?
Does he know an elf named Herbie?
Maybe.
Dark,
All right,
maybe.
do you give Mario any pizza?
Well, I would have, but kind of dispatched it all.
Okay, so Mario
Oops.
does a big jump and smashes his head into your ass and like rams you into the air. You actually go flying into the air, and Bach, you go flying off of him as well because you're on his shoulder. So let's do some rolls to see if how you can land, if you're going to land this gracefully or not.
Face
Be quick or flashy?
I'm going to say, well, okay. How are you doing it? Are you trying to be flashy about it, or are you trying to just write yourself?
If I can use quick to write myself, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, you use quick if you want. Now, if you're trying to do more like a super acrobatic, amazing thing, you would use flashy.
I'll try flashy. Why not?
All right, I'll say this is a 2.
Ooh.
I got it.
Oh wow,
That's
nice.
right,
You got 4.
too.
You know what? Let's gain the upper hand by quickly repositioning ourselves on top of Mario's head, foot first.
In the chat, by the way, people are doing Mario things, and Greg says, "Let's go." All right,
Let's
so
go
Nate,
eat some mushrooms.
All right, so Nate, you got to roll still, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna attempt to quickly stand myself upright.
All right, and keep in mind, guys, anytime you think you're aspect your stunts, no. Oh, okay.
Yuck.
So, and you were trying to like kind of flip around and give Mario a nice boot in the head. Is that what you're trying to do?
Essentially.
Okay.
Can't touch the OGs though.
Right. By the way, is OG original gangster? Is that what that stands for?
I think so.
Because everybody says OG, and I never really know what they're talking about. Or it just means original. Like, I don't know what it means. Does anybody know? All right, forget it. Oh,
We
go
know
on.
it has original in the
gangster.
title.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get that. I get the gist, though. All right. So, yeah, so you, Jax, you flip around, and you're prepared, to kind of give Mario a nice kickback. But Mario he just jumps right out of the way, and and you actually land on the bar and bounce off the bar, and then a root beer pours onto your head.
Oh, thanks. I was.
But it's pretty tasty though.
Oh, that's good.
And but Mock, you do some really nice somersaults, and you land very gracefully, as cats like to do.
Yep.
Mm.
Always on her feet.
Yeah. All right.
Is he impressed? Is he impressed with my agility?
Yeah, Mario's like, hey, that's so good.
It's me, Macchio.
I like it. Very sorry to everybody Italian. These are like caricatures of Mario. I'm trying to do. All right.
Right. So if you're done predicating a stereotype, I think we should be on the move.
Okay, Decrodia says
I like
original
how
OG. Go ahead.
I like how you say that and you're all like talking all cowboy country.
Well,
Oh, he's got the
what
whole
it is.
get up, cowboy hat. Yep.
in the chat, let's just wait in Decrodia's confirmed OG as original gangsta. All right, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Good. I'm glad we're using that correctly.
That's very important. to
Mario
state.
is totally a gangster, if nothing else.
All right. So Mario actually leads you to a bunch of Mario Karts. and he hops in his red cart. And there's a bunch of other ones for you guys, but I want you guys to describe which carts are you choosing. Like all the different carts you see in Mario Kart games are there pretty much.
Uh,
So we got like a Donkey Kong cart, you know, we got Toad.
I was
we
going to
got
say
Princess
the one he's probably hopping into is a barrel with wheels.
Peach. That's what Jax is taking?
Yeah.
All right, so you're doing the Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong cart.
Yeah.
What about you
Mark
guys?
is taking the fastest one.
Not sure what that one is, but
The one
I don't
chip.
remember all the stats. What is
Which
it?
one looks the fastest? That's all that matters.
Let's just say I like Toad. Let's say the Toad character's cart you go into.
Okay, the Toadmobile.
And what do you want? There's a Yoshi cart. There's pretty much all the characters. There's a Bowser cart. What do you want?
I'll go with Yoshi.
Syringe?
I'll go with the Yoshi card.
Okay, good. That's my favorite one too. All right, so you go with Yoshi. Very good.
Cool.
All right, so Mario's like, "Let's go," and he floors it, and you guys follow him. I'm assuming.
For charity!
Probably
Yeah,
go
Go
back.
karting
into
for charity.
first, oops. One pedal.
By the way, in the chat, other listeners made inquiries are suggesting OG could also mean orange gorillas or obnoxious giraffes.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so you guys zip out of Hyrule, and then you go through this green plant pipe thingy, and you travel through that, and then all of a sudden you're underwater. But luckily the cart makes a dome over you, and you can breathe. And so the cart goes fine underwater because that's what Mario Karts do.
Not drowning.
So the cart, you're zipping through, and all these fish are going by, and it looks all colorful fish, and it looks really nice.
Fish.
Right. But I wouldn't recommend opening that thing.
He sees a
not-
delicious looking tuna, so he veers off course straight into the wall.
Right. And then you go flying out of the water, and now you're in Bowser's castle. All right.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's very ominous looking. There's fire and other trap things around.
But no Bowser.
No, Bowser is not here. However, as Mario skids to a stop, a portal is here, and Darkspawn from Dragon Age come out.
Oh, God.
And Mario's like, "Oh, a shit!" And and he actually peels out of there, leaving you guys to deal with it.
So Jax will stop his vehicle, just come to a screeching halt, and look at him like, I ain't never seen these critters in my life.
Do either of you guys know what these things are?
No.
I actually don't know what that is. Off the top of my head
So
now.
Dragon Age is an awesome.
Oh.
Nate and I are big fans of it. So is Craig.
Oh yeah.
It's a fantasy
Yeah.
game by BioWare who makes Mass Effect. It's a
Yeah.
fantasy mid setting. And Darkspawn are these Nate? How would you describe them?
They're essentially, I would say, humanoids corrupted, because there's Darkspawn of both dwarves and humans that you get to see, and the giant ogre beasts you fight in the first game are actually Kunari that have been turned by the Darkspawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
they're kind of
Good game.
I would say very corrupted and kind of black looking, almost maybe a little bit like a Nazgul in a way. I guess not exactly that, but
Yeah, they're very vicious, and obviously they they were once like us, but no longer.
Yeah. No, my
All right.
character doesn't know what they are, but I know what they are.
okay.
They die quite well.
All right. So let's say we have 3 Darkspawn come out.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So this is a situation where I'm gonna create some situation aspects here.
Mhm.
Aspects don't actually apply to a lot of things in Fate. And these are things that in the environment that you can actually sometimes try to use to your advantage or be used against you as well.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna help you guys set up, but 2 of the situation aspects I'm gonna say right now are fire. There's things on fire, okay? in the castle, and another one is there's swinging spikes. All right, so this is like big thing with spikes on it, swinging back and forth. Can you give me guys maybe one more like situation aspect that could be in this?
Let's see. Very narrow corridors.
Ghost.
Sure. All right, let's narrow corridors. All right, let's. I'll hold off on the ghosts for right now. Maybe we'll bring those in later, but that's good.
Once we get to Boo's Castle.
So, if you want to, you don't have to use these, but if you want to try to, you would. There's 4 actions in this game: attack, defend, overcome, and create an advantage. You would try to create an advantage with these aspects. And if you were successful, you could then get a free invocation of it the next round against an enemy, and you would get a +2 if you used it. That's kind of how they work, okay?
Okay. Well,
now, again, you don't have to use these, but they're in play.
so,
if I try to push someone into the fire, is that what you mean? Or
yeah, but you would have to create an advantage on the aspect first to be able to get a boost to your roll, advantage to your roll.
for the next turn, yeah.
Yeah. Or
So
I think you can also use a fate point to use it right away, the environmental thing. The
So
create
it's
an
like-
advantage thing lets you use it for free if you're successful, basically.
So if it's like a swinging spike or something in you, if I throw the stars and it separates, I get it, and it lands on enemies, I get like a
If you're
plus.
successful in your advantage roll, like then next time you could like throw your shuriken, it hits it and it like smashes into the guy and you get extra thing to your roll, which can increase your damage.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to do
Yeah.
these. This is actually something we didn't really do when I tested this because I didn't fully understand these things. I'm understanding more now as I read more as we're doing it. But
Okay. Well,
and you can just do
seeing
straight
as-
attacks and stuff, and and that kind of stuff. And that's
Well,
fine.
I'm going to try to use my feline frenzy on one that's just come out, so that I catch him off guard. First
Okay,
attack.
so actually, let's. Sorry, guys. Oh, hang on. Sorry. So actually, let's. We're gonna go into combat here, right? All right. So this is exciting. So we're gonna have to do. Let me just give these guys some quick stats here. Hey, how we're in the Darkspawn? I guess. Well, there's all kinds of Darkspawn, right? Nate and Craig. Like, they're all kinds
There's
of different-
5 different known types of Darkspawn.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't remember all the types. Was there kind of some kind of generic type?
A generic type would just be Darkspawn.
All right. Let's just
Because
go to that.
essentially those are humans or dwarves that have been morphed by the corruption. Or the blight.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
say that's what these guys are, all right?
Okay.
Kind of generic. Darkspawn.
So yeah, Jax sees that these definitely aren't friendly little critters, right?
Yes, though they are not friendly. Well, they don't look friendly at all. They look really nasty. And they're kind of floating, shambling towards you. I guess we're, yeah. All right. So initiative and physical conflicts, guys, goes by quick.
Mm-hmm.
So you two, Jax and Mach have for 3, right? And quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what the fuck's your name? Sorry, Sir Syringy.
Syringy.
How do I have a
Yes.
remember?
He has 2 and quick.
All right. Oh, so you guys are all quite good on the quick stuff here.
I thought it was a good idea to have it.
All right. So you guys are gonna get to go, all you guys, before the Darkspawn. So that's good, right?
Sweet.
GM gets to break ties. I'm gonna say because Mach is known for his speed, I'm gonna let you go before Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So now, all right. What did you want to do, Mach?
My feline frenzy, like one of them that just come in before they can really digest exactly that we're here, what's going on. I'm just gonna be like cat frenzy in your face, and
Okay. Now hang on. So before you do that, are you invoking your aspect?
oh, I could, yeah. How many are there?
So like, well, wait. Oh, is that your stunt? Is that your stunt?
I do have a stunt, yeah.
The feline frenzy is a stunt, not an aspect, right?
Yeah, it's stunt.
I'm sorry. Okay, you don't have to invoke that at all. That just applies. Okay. So you're going to. Okay, so you're gonna kind of like zoom in there and kind of like do a quick clawing type thing.
Yeah, it would only be for the first attack because it's surprise. Or
Okay.
Quick.
So what happens is you're going to roll quick. We're going to. We can't really do this in the rolls. You just have to do this like in our heads, I guess. We're going to add 2 to your roll, okay? For the stunt, applying, give you a +2 for the stunt. So do a normal quick roll, and then we'll add 2 to it. Is what we're going to do. All right.
Okay.
But just do it, and we'll just add 2. So you. Oh wow, you got a 7. Holy shit. So that was
pretty good.
one hell of a roll. All right. So these guys are going to roll defense. You always roll a defense roll against an attack.
Okay.
I'm going to say these guys are going to roll a forceful defense. Oh, they got a 4. Okay. But you got a 7. So that means you're 3 above them. That actually means when you're 3 above or more, you succeed with style.
Woo.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. So let's see what happens. Okay. So that also means you did, they call it shifts. It's kind of like 3 shifts of damage. You did. All right. So what happens is you and, you go flying by there and there's like a blur and frenzy of like all these claws going and the rest of you two kind of like, you can't even tell what's happening really. So you just see these paws flying all over the place. And that thing is just ripped to shreds, man. And he disappears. That Darkspawn is dead. It's done. And you also, because
Like
you
see
got
Sonic do that.
oh, actually, never mind. Succeed with style, yeah. It says, well, okay. Just so you know, in Succeed with style, you can reduce damage by 1 to generate a boost. But let's just say because you took him out, that's fine. All right. A boost is like a one-time thing that can give you a +2. It has to be like used quite quickly though, like within the combat. All right, let's go to Jax.
Okay, so even him being mildly impressed by this is, damn, I wish I could see you handle a gun, partner.
In the chat, by the way, Necrodia says, I assume Final Fantasy battle music starts. Sure, absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that was the end, wasn't it? That's the end music when you finish a battle. Sir Lucian just joined us as combat time. Hey, man, he's actually another gamer on YouTube. He's been joining us. He probably wants to do some collaboration. Thank you for joining us. And Francis, who was here for our first game, chatting, says, good to see you're all going strong. Will there be talk of cats and frying pans in this game? Oh, definitely cats, man. Marks is playing a super speedster cat detective. If you're just joining us, folks, let me real quick because you probably have no idea what the fuck's going on. We're in a video game world. This is Fate. You can do anything you want. We're in a video game world where all these different video game characters like Link and Mario and Pac-Man, whatever, are together. These 3 are characters. The heroes have defeated all the end bosses before, so they've gotten all lazy and lackadaisical, and like Link's all fat and stuff. So these 3 heroes have had to step up to combat this new threat, which are portals from Doom and other games like that, like Dragon Age, where these nasty creatures are coming in. And right now they're fighting Darkspawn from Dragon Age, and they've defeated 1 out of 3 of them. There's a good summary for you. Hey, remember, donate. Donate. It is fated that you should donate to Cybersmile. So please do that, folks, and help out a charity for Old 20Con. All right, go ahead, Jax. What are you doing?
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? He'll go ahead and whip out his little 6-shooter and go ahead and pop off a couple shots directly into the first Darkspawn that has not been taken out by his fuzz buddy.
All right, so you're just doing a standard quick roll, right? Oh, wait. Hang on. You got the stun about what? Going before? What is that?
Yes, before the enemy.
So you get to apply that here, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, well, you're going before the enemies, right? So, yeah. All right, so you got a 6. Wow, you guys are rolling really good. All right. Let's do a defense thing here. All right. Oh, boy. So you also see with style. All right. Yeah. So you fire off a bunch of shots, and they rip through that Darkspawn. And, again, instead of like, I'm just going to say they kind of like, almost like kind of circle in on themselves and kind of blink out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, nice shooting. You take that guy out. All right, there's one Darkspawn left, and it is Syringe's turn.
He's going to use his freshly sharpened katana, and he's going to attack the Darkspawn.
All right, are you doing you could do 2 things. You could do quick or forceful, I would say.
I'd like
quick, probably.
I prefer quick. Yeah, that's 2.
Sure.
All right, try that.
Yeah, so just roll a quick thing. Oh boy, -2. Wow, I really rolled bad. Geez.
Yikes.
All right. You also succeed with style. All right. So what you have like one katana blade in your hand? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. If I can describe, it's like what happened in the corridor in Resident Evil. He cuts through it into pieces, and then he starts walking away, and then it just collapses into pieces. The entire body.
He
I know
cubed
exactly
it like the cheese.
I know exactly the scene you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do that, man. And you just slice them all apart, and that guy just falls into little pieces.
Yeah.
All right. Very impressive, guys. All right. That means I got to make these enemies tougher.
Quick and the Dead.
Yeah, that's a really good movie, by the way. Quick and the Dead.
Yeah.
In the chat, Sir Lucian. That's if you haven't seen that Western, watch it. It's good. Anyway, Sir Lucian in the chat says, "Fat Link, I have tears in my eyes. That is so good." And he also says, "Resident Evil shout out, nicely done." All right, awesome. All right, good. All right, so you guys took those guys out. Very nice. Hey guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back in a second. So if anybody needs to go get a drink or use facilities, I'll be right back, folks. We got plenty more to do here, and then just give us 1 minute. We'll be back and doing some more Fate in this video game world. All right, we'll see you in a second.
BRB. Okay, I'm back. And I have popcorn.
I have apple.
Mmm.
Mm.
It seems we are most expedient in our return. Cookie points for us.
Definitely.
All right. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Sorry, I was putting things in my mouth. Yes, greetings, Jeff.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to start back up in a second. Listeners mate in the chat says, did the portal close back up? Oh, that's a good question. I'll tell you in a second. All right. I'm just making some notes here. Hey, actually, I got to do a couple. I want to get some things here ready, the character stuff. Nate, could you do me a favor? So, folks, we're going to start here in a minute, but could you tell about the game tomorrow? Like, could you tell people tomorrow we're going to do 3 p.m. Eastern Apocalypse World, 7 p.m. Fate Core. But could you tell people just a little bit about Apocalypse World?
Apocalypse World, in its essentiality, is probably one of the best representations of not only Fallout, but Mad Max and various many other apocalypse scenario movies and games represented on tabletop pen and paper RPGs. You have pretty much every imaginable archetype of those genres represented in well brought out classes. Such as, let's say, nuclear fallout brings psychic capabilities. Then there's your brainer. It's the end of the world. Why not have really crazy cults going on? Who's going to lead them? The Hocus, etc., etc. And then you also have like your Borderlands type psychos, like the Faceless, who are like Krieg, for instance, who's able to walk up, say, I have the shiniest meat bicycle, and then start smacking people about as he, shows his dominance.
Very nice. All right, cool. Yeah, so Nate's gotten to play a couple times. I've played once. I loved it. It's a super cool, and kind of like this.
Yeah.
A lot of Lady Blackbird, a lot of the games. Again, we will be like creating whatever, like kind of right on the spot, the world we're in and the characters. And it's different. Like it could be a Mad Max X world, right? I think Nate, when you did one, it was like a water world type setting.
It was a water world with 28 days later zombies.
Cool.
And then when I played with Nate, we did a Western type theme, but with robots and androids involved as well. It was super fun.
It was great. I actually liked that a lot.
All right, cool. And let's see. Is Mark, are you back yet? Is he back? I'm on a different
Yep.
screen.
I'm back.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great timing. And in the chat, Sir Lucian just asked, oh, this is for charity? Awesome. Where can we donate? And I just put it in the chat. It's also on our homepage at supergeekedup.com. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is for the Cybersmile charity. And that they help victims of cyberbullying. This is part of Roll20Con we're doing all weekend long. Please do donate if you can. That would be awesome. It's a really cool charity. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, all right, you guys. So where we left off, I was just up doing some sheets there. All right. So you guys just defeated those Darkspawn. After you defeat them, the portal closes. Okay.
Cool.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, kind of like a spaceship zooms in over the castle and lands just outside. What do you guys? So it lands just outside the castle.
kind of spaceship?
Well, I'll be
does it look like?
damned.
It looks. I'm trying to describe this. It looks very sci-fi-esque, like something you would see, particularly if you've played a Mass Effect game. In fact, as you get closer, you see Normandy written on the side of it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Well, are you guys going up to it? I mean, let me ask you that. But
Slowly but carefully.
all right. So the like whatever the I don't know what the hell to call this thing. The ramp, like the thing that lowers, but we can walk.
Yeah.
So the ramp lowers, and a very confident, red-headed woman comes out. It is Commander Shepard. I'm going Fem Shepard. That's how I played it.
Okay.
And she says, "I'm Commander Shepard. I do not approve of these portals. Get in the ship." That's a little inside joke for Mass Effect fans. Anyway, she's like, "Get in the ship. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go to the next portal opening."
Well, all righty, partner, but let me ask you, what's your favorite store?
I have many favorite stores, as long as they're located on the Citadel. Now, stop asking stupid questions. Come on.
Well, all right, then.
All right. Do you guys enter?
Sure. Or do I have any reason to be suspicious?
I don't do you?
I don't know.
So if you don't know, Commander Shepard is the hero of the galaxy in the Mass Effect world.
Okay, cool.
She has not let herself go, actually. She actually looks still in really awesome shape.
Well, good for her.
As expected.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, in the chat, there you go. Francis is picking up on what we're doing there. And Nate, he says, "Is this her favorite RPG on the Citadel?" Of course it is. I'm Commander Shepard, and Fate Accelerated is my favorite RPG. Again, I'm sorry if you haven't played it, folks. These are kind of like inside things. All right, anyway. All right, so you get up on the Normandy, and it blasts off from Bowser's castle. And then, all right, so you're hurtling around along there in space. And then she's okay, so Commander Shepard's there. You're kind of like, I don't know, like there's like a room, or kind of like a little conference type thing. And she gets an alert from Joker, right? Joker's the pilot. Seth Green, right?
Voiced by Seth Green.
Seth Green, yeah. He's great. So she gets a thing from the cockpit saying, "Commander, we've got Geth attacking." And then she's like, "Oh damn! All right, I gotta go take care of these goddamn Geth. This is your stop, guys." And she just kicks you out the cargo bay door. So you guys go flying out into space again. Somehow you can still breathe. This is a video game world, and you go flying down, and you land. So you land kind of hard, but it didn't really hurt. And you kind of actually bounce a little bit on the ground when you land. You're in these really you look around and there's these high corridors, and it looks kind of like a maze, and there's all these dots floating in the air.
Oh, jeez.
And then you see 4 different colored ghosts, which help me in the chat, folks, but I think it's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's their names. And out of a portal, you also see a very attractive woman appear, all dressed in white. It's the White Queen from X-Men.
Has she let herself go?
No, because she's a villain. She's not a hero. Well, at least in this interpretation I'm doing, she's a villain. Oh, hey, look, Francis says, I don't know if anybody remembers Captain N, but I hope he makes a cameo. Mark's referenced that in the very beginning of this game, Francis.
Yep.
Kind of
Yeah.
spurred this whole thing, I think, actually, this game, right?
Pretty
I
much.
think so, yeah.
So there you go. Nice reference, Francis. You have to go back and watch
My
it.
only question is, do we have to say waka 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 every time we move?
No, you do not. But you can if you'd like to.
Yeah.
It just happens. We don't have to say it. Just noise
Yeah.
happens.
we move waka 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 waka.
It's like footsteps. It's wagga 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 wagga.
So the White Queen will put her hand out at you guys and say, "Get them!" And the ghost will start zipping along towards you.
I was just trolling the ghosts. Wow.
Right?
Hmm.
That is the rudest introduction I have ever been dealt.
Well, you know,
Now let's go!
the White Queen, does have some very good mental powers. So yeah, she can control them.
Well, I'm gonna run the opposite direction to find fruit to eat, so I can I don't know if that works or not, but
Wait a minute. What?
Find a power up.
What was the
Not a
thing?
power
Yeah,
up.
what do you eat? What did the thing that made you where you could eat the ghost? It was a. What did it
It
look
was
like?
like grapes or an orange or
yeah, fruit.
I think even a strawberry.
Oh, okay. Was that what it was? Yeah. All right. I thought it was something in the corners, though. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, they were in the corners, but they were fruit.
Okay.
Cats normally don't eat fruit, but I'll make an exception this time.
Okay. So, all right. So you're going to do that, right?
Yep.
All right. So what are what are you doing, Jax?
He is booking it away from the ghost because he's not essentially aware of what may happen if they were to come in contact with him. So he's not eager to find out. He'll be making some distance between both of them and firing off a few shots just in case they're actually corporeal and may take some hits.
All right. So in the chat, let me before you do that, share. Necrody says, "Me talking about Super Mario World helped too." Absolutely, we had Mario on this. He also says Necrodius confirms what I thought. Fruits were bonus points. Power pellets and that would go. So that's what I thought. The things in the corners were the power pellets, and the fruit just gave you extra points.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Put the pellets in.
The one's bigger than the average pellet.
So, all right. So the ghosts actually have quick of 3 as well. So they match with you guys. So I'm going to say 2 of them are going to go before you, 2 after you. All right. To kind of make it, kind of split it up fair.
Makes sense.
So, by the way, folks, let me know if I get these names right, but I'm just going to call them that. I think these names. So I'm going to say Inky is going to attack Mock, and Blinky is going to attack Jax.
Why, God, why?
All right. So,
Somebody better call the exorcist.
so you guys got to do defense rolls. And this is because I only named one of the ghosts, so this is going to come up. This is going to represent all of them. But why did that come up? Yeah, I just named the one Clyde.
Jeez.
So that's the one for Mock.
It doesn't have to be. I think it's that
And
Clyde.
that's the one for
that
Jack.
Clyde, not the other Clyde.
Yeah, I'm just naming them all. I just use the one name, but this represents the different ghosts.
How you
All right.
defend?
Oh yeah, so defend. You're gonna roll. I mean, it's kind of quick or forceful. For you guys, I'm gonna assume you're gonna roll quick, obviously, right? Oh, ouch.
Shit. Sugar.
All right. Ooh, nice job, Mark. Okay. Hey, now I get to talk about how stress and consequences work. Oh, by the way, Sir Lucian says Adam Sandler made this movie and it bombed in the theater.
Oh, yeah,
what's it
Pixels.
called?
Yeah.
Pixels.
Pixel.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? This is going to be way better than that movie.
It's
All
got
right.
White Queen.
Mm.
Thanks, though. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Okay.
And Beer Belly Link. Beer Gut Link.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. So let's start with Mock. So Mock, you only failed by 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you're going to take 1 shift of damage. So in these sheets here, folks, there's 3 stress boxes. each stress box is how many you can take. Like, so the number 1 box means you can do 1 shift. The 2 box is 2 shifts. 3 is 3 shifts. Okay. So all you need to do now is just click your 1 stress box for Mock.
Okay.
And the stress is like, all right. So the ghost kind of went up to you, and maybe let's say he kind of, it almost like was like almost like, I don't know, somebody zapped, like if they have static electricity and they touch you, you're gonna like a little jolt. But it didn't really damage you that much, If you run out of stress boxes, you have to do consequences. Those are things that actually can hurt you and be used against you. Like those are real injuries. All right. Now, oh boy, let's see here what happened to Jax. Oh, but that was a 2, right? So you missed by 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can click your 3 stress box if you like. Or you would take the 1 stress box, take a mild consequence, but a mild consequence is going to be something that could be used against you.
I'll go ahead and take the 3 stress boxes.
Okay, cool. All right. Now you two can go. I'll let you guys do. So, Jax, you're shooting at one of them?
Yes, the same one that attacked me. Just tarnation! Wow, these things hurt.
All right. So let's say, Blinky was attacking you.
He'll quickly fire off another pistol shot directly in his face, hopefully doing something.
Keep in mind, by the way, if you would like, keep in mind about invoking any fate points. If you want to help your rolls out. Again, don't be afraid to spend the fate, because you can get them back when I compel you. Also, I'm going to say, I forgot about situation aspects. I'm going to say narrow corridors for sure is a situation aspect here. And I'll say power pellets is another one. I'm trying to think what else could be a advantage. Well, let's just start with those 2 for now.
All right.
All right. So let's see. What did you roll there? 2. You're just doing a straight roll, right?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, you can actually wait until after the rolls happen if you want to do fate, like invoke aspects. You don't actually have to say it until you actually know you need it.
Right. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Sorry, I made these guys too tough. Well, look at those power pellets in the play. All right. So he was defending. So he defended with style, and that means he gets a boost. So the boost, let's see, and the boost is something like he could use as an advantage against you. What I'm going to say, boy, I don't know. I'm going to say you shot the strawberries, and they splurted all over the ground. So now you're on slippery footing. All right.
Hate when it happens.
All right.
All right.
Strawberry jam.
All right. So I'm
now
going to
you're
say
in a jam.
Okay, great. The other 2, people in the chat are referencing the Saturday morning cartoon Pac-Man. I watched that. Now Francis, Francis is saying TPK, total player kill. Man, he was telling me before earlier yesterday. He's like, I love it when the GM almost kills the character. I was like, what?
You should play sometime.
Yeah. I'm actually not trying to do that. So I'm going to say the other 2 ghosts, since this is Pac-Man, even though the White Queen said that, they kind of went off in random directions, the wrong way. And now, Syringy, what are you doing?
He is running as well, but he's running away from where the other 2 have gone, and he's looking for a way to fight these things. So he's looking for pills.
I wonder if freezing would work.
It might do.
Do you want to? Do you want to try your freeze thing and maybe invoke an aspect?
Sure, I'll try and freeze one of them.
What do you want to spend a fate point to do one of your aspects to give you a +2?
Probably should.
Yeah. So what aspect would apply here?
Uh,
I mean, probably more than one, maybe. But what do you think?
Stealth
Just name one.
ninja. I don't
All right,
really
sure.
have
Let's
any
say-
aspects.
Let's say because you're a ninja in this clan, you're using your freeze ability to learn from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna roll quick. By the way, you only have 2 fate points now. Just keep track of that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we'll see if you need it. To be honest with you, let's see if you actually need it first. I
A
guess.
change. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
who are you attacking? You're attacking one of the ghosts.
Yes.
All right.
So it'll be 3. I get them.
Okay. Yeah. So you use a fate point. That you do take the 3. That
Mhm.
means you did beat him. And you took that. And yep, are you doing your sword again? Your katana? Or no, you're doing your freeze blast, right? You're doing your freeze blast.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it kind of like Sub-Zero's the way he does things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah. So you put your hands out and you shoot a freeze right at which one? One of the ones who was attacking them, right?
One of the
The other two went away.
Yeah, I suppose it'll have to be. Yeah.
All right. Let's say Inky, who was attacking Mock. Yeah, you blasted
Okay.
your ice bolt and it froze him right in place, and then he shatters apart into a million pieces.
Oh my! Wow, I feel bad for him. Reminds me of the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, did they do that in that one? Yeah, they did. Right.
Yeah, basically when the little trainee is running at Sub-Zero, and Sub-Zero's just like, "You're dead."
Yeah.
I like that movie actually.
It was really good, except for the reptile. Everything was perfect about that movie except for the reptile.
I loved Raiden in that film.
Yeah, it was Christopher Lambert.
Amazing.
Highlander, man. Anyway, in the chat, listeners mate and Necrotis also suggest other things for TPK they could mean: toilet paper killing or tiramisu pudding kits. Okay.
Oh,
I loved it.
I'm okay with that. I love tiramisu.
Good stuff. All right, so let's see here. Let's have the White Queen go. The White Queen, excuse me, is going to make a mental attack against you, Syringy. Okay, so you need to roll careful.
Ooh.
Shit.
Or I'll give you this: careful or clever. I'll give you your choice. How about that?
Ah,
You both suck, I guess, huh?
says it now. Alright, I'll try clever if that's any better.
Oh no!
Careful. Careful's fine. Careful's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh well, you wrote. Oh well, all right. I will let you do one next time, but I'll take her careful since that was the first one. That's the better
Careful.
one.
Yeah.
All right, so she got a 2. So that's, all right, so all right, so she she puts her, like they always do. She puts her fingers to her temple, and and you feel this searing pain in your head, and it's kind of like your head's on fire. You take 1 shift. So if you want, you could just mark your 1 stress box, number 1.
Done.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, so Mock, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Were trying to get a power pellet, right?
Yep, I was running super fast to get a power pellet. Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a quick roll?
I can.
Great.
Ooh, 4.
Ooh, very nice. That's really good. All right. I'll say, yep. You zip through, and you're also eating all the regular pellets as you go, and then yep, you get the power pellet, and you feel, man, wow, you feel the surge of energy, and you feel invincible. You're like, you can take on the world.
Time to run back.
All right.
Turns out they're like energy pills.
Like,
So I'm gonna let's see here. I'll let you guys go first this time. Jax, go ahead. Nate, you're up.
Excellent. Let's see.
So we got 3 ghosts left. Well, the blinky one is right near you still. He was attacking you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep backtracking the hell away from him, considering the damage he caused previously. But since in his haste he missed a few shots, we'll go ahead and see if these last few will be able to perforate him.
You add anything to it? Any aspect stuff, or just doing an attack?
Ooh. Well, I mean,
Again, I'm gonna say there's not really any reason to hoard fate points, just so you guys know. Like, you'll get them back.
Right.
You know?
So let's see. I could use a fate point to get +2.
Yeah. Well, what aspect applies here?
Well, probably shoot first, think never, or the lightning handed.
Yeah, either one's fine. So yeah, so you spend 1 fate. Well, we'll see how you do, I guess. But spend 1 fate point, and you'll get a +2 to this roll.
To invoke the aspect.
You spend a fate point to invoke the aspect, and that gives you +2 to your roll. Yeah.
Whoopah! 5.
All right, let me just roll for this dude.
Too slow on the draw, partner.
All right. So yeah, so luckily that was very helpful. Your fate point there. So yeah, so you fire your gun. You can fire your gun still, right?
Yes.
Yep. You fire your guns, and he tries to dodge out of the way, but he can't. You're too good of a sharpshooter, and you shoot him right through the eye, actually, and he blinks out of existence.
A very appropriate name, Blinky.
Yeah. Oh, that is. Yes. There you go. All right, and that's luckily okay. Now he can't use that boost against you because he's gone now. That's good too.
Sweet.
All right. Let's see here. What Mock, what are you doing?
Well, I ran back, and I'm gonna lash and attack.
We got 2 ghosts left: Pinky and Clyde, or the White Queen. Who are you attacking?
I don't know if the power pellet helps me against non-ghosts or not, so I'm gonna attack one of the ghosts.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to tell you, since you have the power pellet, I will give you an automatic +2 to your rolls.
Sweet.
Against ghosts.
All right. I'm attacking.
Pinky or Clyde? Which one?
Where are they? Which one's attacking which, or like where are they at?
No, they were kind of just zipping around. They hadn't attacked anybody yet. These 2.
Okay, I'll take out Pinky. Or I'll try.
Okay. All right. So you tied. You can, if you want to do a fate point. You got +2. I'm sorry, I forgot because you're a power pellet. You got a 5. That's great. All right. So you actually leap up, and somehow your mouth gets like way wider than it ever did before, and you chomp on Pinky and you eat him, and he's gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna start carrying those around.
Remember to never tussle with you, mi amigo.
Now you start to blink, and your power's fading. The power pellet.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So Clyde, and having seen his buddy Pinky get eaten, he goes after you, Mock.
Oops.
He gets a
Oh,
0.
he didn't roll very well. Oh, wait. Okay, Mark, so you got to roll a quick defend. Oh, wait, shit. Wow. That was fantastic.
Love.
Does he eat him too?
He just comes right into my mouth.
You know what? That was such a good roll. Sure, I'll say he comes barreling towards you, and you're about to lose your power, but you just open your mouth, and he runs right into it right before you lose your power.
Then I'll burp.
Wow.
All right. So we've just got the White Queen left. Right? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say she's going to once again attack Syringy.
Oh my god.
She doesn't like ninjas. She doesn't like ninjas for some reason. She's gonna do another mental blast. So again, and you gotta just choose one first, though, Craig. Careful or clever.
Clever. Have I gone? I don't think I've gone this round.
Oh wait, yeah. Did you go before her last time?
Yeah.
Okay, you go first then.
I will try. I'll charge her. I try sneaky, but there's no point. She knows where I am, so I'll try and attack her. Then
And by the way, in the chat, Francis says, if only the Ghostbusters knew that all you had to do was eat the ghost, they wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble with the proton.
so much easier.
All right, what'd you get, a 2?
2.
All right, let me go over here to the White Queen.
So, as far as eating ghosts is concerned, I think the dad from Casper tried that, and it ended up very badly for him.
He died.
All right, so yeah, you slash out, and she kind of manages to kind of twist her body out of the way. So you cut off part of her clothing. Don't worry, she's not naked. Well, maybe you would like that, but but she doesn't. You know, you don't really draw blood or anything. But she does take a stress hit.
Cool.
And she's kind of you throw her off her game a little bit.
You're stressing her out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor woman. I feel so bad, so terrible.
All right, now she is going to attack you, though, because she definitely didn't like that. I'll re-roll since I rolled really well before. I won't use that. I'll roll this one.
Shit.
Oh, that's the okay. I'll use the other one then. I'll use the first one. That was better.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Yeah. No.
Ouch.
A 6.
Yep.
So, I'm going to use the 5 that I originally rolled for the careful when I thought I was doing it. I'll make it a little hard better for him.
Nice.
Do you have any? All right. Well,
I've got 2.
So that's-
I've got 3 stress boxes.
so what you need to do? That's 4 shift, right? You need to. You've got 2 stress box, right?
Yeah, and a 3.
You can do the 2 stress box, and you can do the mild consequence, which takes 2 shift as well.
Okay, I'll do that. What's the mild consequence?
All right. So the mild consequence, let's say, is you've I don't know. I'm trying to think what it could be. So she definitely got inside your head, right? Oh, let me ask you. I don't know. What's something that maybe Syringy fears?
Samus.
Okay. So yeah, so now you're really freaked out about Samus, and actually, kind of any tough ass women confronting you.
Great, Starbuck.
Can you write that into your consequence box for Mile, just so we can keep track of that?
Tough
Thanks.
women. Okay.
All right. All right. So now it's back to Jax or Mox. I don't know who. Let's go, Jax.
All right. Well, what do I witness in regards to our ninja friend?
He's kind of like holding his head, and he's kind of muttering about Samus, stay away. I'm getting my ass kicked by women.
Well, damn, I knew we all had fantasies, but... So, how many ghosts are left? 1?
None.
No ghosts are gone. It's just the White Queen.
They've been all ginsued or sashimi.
Or eaten, yeah.
Yeah. Fish kebab.
Okay, well, he'll look at the White Queen just for a second. He's obviously meandering the situation, just trying to figure out, should I shoot her or should I not shoot her? And obviously, his hand does the thinking for him and fires off the shot directly at her.
Do I shoot her?
right.
Do I not shoot her? Bang,
Choose a
bang,
fate
bang.
point.
Oops.
Use whatever what was the aspect you shoot first?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Well, he actually doesn't even need it. He doesn't even need a fate point. All right. So you shoot her. Yeah. And let's say, so that's 2 shifts. Very nice. So you're, you shoot 2 bullets. One grazes her shoulder, the other her thigh. So you injure her. She's not out of it yet, but you definitely are injuring her for sure. She's bleeding a little bit from.
Normally, I don't hit ladies, but you're an exception.
And she's looking at you like she's really pissed off. All right, Mock.
Can I take some of that strawberry juice on the ground and pick it up and throw it right at her eyes?
Yeah, that's actually cool. What you're trying to do is basically create an advantage against her.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally do that. I'm trying to think. What do you think this is? A quick thing still, or what do you think it is?
I think it'd be quick.
Yeah, all right, I'll buy that.
Alrighty, so let's see what happens. Got a 3.
Oh, I got -1. You got 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So you definitely succeed with style. Ooh, guess what that means? So you throw the strawberries. It goes right in her eye, and she's like, "I hate strawberries."
I'm allergic. Oh.
And she's kind of blinded. Now, since you did it with style, you get 2 free invocations of this aspect. And now there's basically so this is, now you can't use it right now because that was your turn, but your compatriots, you can pass it to them as well to use. So pretty much any of you, if you want to pick, can use this aspect against her that she's blinded and get a +2 on your next attack against her.
Yeah.
And you can do that twice.
That's cool.
Yeah. So wait, so Jax went, right? You just went. So Syringy, you're up. Do you want to give Syringy one of these free bonuses here? Mock?
Would it be to combat?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, so if you're going to attack her, you can use that strawberries in her eyes as a bonus for +2 to your roll.
Sure, try that. Thank you.
Ooh, a 4. That's really good. Oh, a 6, right? Oh, that's really good. I
Yeah.
don't think she's going to be able to do this. A
No.
2. Oh, no. All right.
4.
So you, let's tell me what you're doing with your katana.
I am, after getting the stuff in her eyes, she turns around and I'm stabbed her with the katana.
Okay, what, you're like stabbing her right through the gut?
Yeah.
All right.
She kind
Yeah,
of just walks into it.
All right, yeah, you put it right through. It goes actually all the way through around her back. And she's like, she makes, a gross sound. And then she collapses onto the ground and then disappears.
I'll try, before she actually dies, I'll try and get her to tell me who her leader is. Where are they? She has a sword in her gut, so she might not be forthcoming, but it's worth a try.
All right, well, let's say this is maybe, I guess I'll maybe say this is kind of sneaky because you're kind of trying to get information out of her.
Yes. You. Seriously?
Ty.
It's my highest. What?
She is partially blind. She might not be able to see the deception. Get it? Haha.
Or notice that I'm the one holding the sword.
Yeah, I totally didn't just stab you. So by the way,
Okay.
tell me.
So as blood's coming out of her mouth, and she's like starting to speak, she starts to say like, and then she dies and goes out of existence.
Oh.
Well, that's helpful.
So, her body just basically disintegrates into nothingness, right?
Yep.
Jax holsters his weapons and says, "May we all go out so peacefully." Although that was pretty a bloody death.
Yeah, it was peaceful.
In
the chat-
Stay.
So Lucian
the
says in the
ground.
chat, she can turn to diamond. Actually, you're right. Sometimes the Blight Queen can do that. I was thinking about that. That's right. That was tough enough for these guys. All right, cool. So after, if you're gonna, what are you gonna do? If you're gonna take a quick break, well, you'll actually wipe out those stresses.
Yeah.
You can get rid of those.
Yeah,
And
that's a good
let me just check. I gotta. Well, here. Why don't you guys? So have a little chat amongst yourselves here, in character, as I check something.
No shooting.
I like what Francis said.
What do you say?
Was she going to say Savitar?
I think she was going to say screw you, but
I don't know. It sounded something with an ass. It sounded like.
no.
Sounds like Sentinels, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm just thinking that. Satan did it.
Again?
Okay. All right. Actually, mild consequence also clears at the end of the scene, provided you get a chance to rest.
Cool.
All right.
Where are we gonna go now?
So you guys took a short rest, I guess we'll say, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Craig, you could also clear that mild consequence.
Awesome.
Just so you guys know, there's moderate and severe consequences. Those take much longer to clear.
Ooh.
In fact, the moderates won't clear until the next game session. Not that it applies here, but severes can go on for like whole scenarios.
Jeez.
Although there are ways to treat it sometimes and stuff.
Yeah.
So like your leg got cut off or something.
Well, it could be something like a broken leg, yeah, and it needs to be like tended to and getting better over time. Oh, cut it off. Oh boy, I hope it doesn't get cut off. That would probably be the extreme. In Fate Core, there's an extreme consequence, which kind of totally changes one of your character's aspects for good.
Ah, yeah. So what now?
Oh, Solution said Sinestro. Oh, that could have been cool if it was. That's an X-Men villain. Actually, I love that X-Men villain.
Or actually, we came here because of a portal, and these aren't the portal people, so there must be a portal somewhere around here, right?
Somewhere.
Sure. Yeah, there's actually you go into the center of the maze and you find a portal on the ground.
I swear to God, if it's fucking Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
Who's Polka Dot Man?
The villain from Spider-Man who's basically able to warp through certain points in space through these polka dots he rips off of his body and creates a wormhole.
Oh,
well, I think it's safe to assume it's probably not him.
I hope not. So are we going through?
I am. I have to satisfy my curiosity.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
The cat
you know
goes.
what? I'm not one to jump to conclusions. Wait, yes, I am. And he just leaps right in.
All right. I jump
Even
into
the cat went, I haven't got a choice. I have to go, damn it. Yeah. Yo, Syringe,
All right,
you're
are
going
you
as well.
all jumping in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And he goes, it's a black hole, you die.
No. So you jump in, just seeming nothingless, and pretty much instantly you pop out, and you fall, and you're crashing through trees, and you land in this lush jungle.
Oh.
And let's say, Jax, let's say you feel something kind of hard underneath you. And you, as you start to get up, and none of you are you're not really badly injured or anything, just like some scrapes and stuff. You see there's this kind of it looks like some kind of ancient stone relic or something that just broke when you landed on it. And then
He picks up the remains and says, "Oh, my bad."
And then you hear rustling behind you, and a young woman runs in, clad in a tank top and pants and a ponytail.
I knew it.
I knew it.
And a gun and bow, a gun on her hip, bow behind her. And she's like, "Bloody hell! I've been searching for that relic for the past 2 months." My British accent's terrible.
Oh well, it's still all here. You just gotta glue it back together.
What
I was
the hell are
just
you guys
super
doing
good.
in this jungle?
Oh, saving the universe and all.
Saving the universe.
Well, shoot, haven't you noticed all these portals popping in with foul creatures and demons and whatnot?
Not really. I've been dealing with snakes and other like cultist type people who are out to ruin my father's good name.
Oh, well, you got it easy.
Cultists. They could be responsible.
Ah. Where are the cultists?
Well, that was a previous game. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Great. Now, what am I supposed to take this back to the British Museum? All these shards?
Well,
You'll be
like I
fine.
said, it's all still there. You just kind of have to, mush it into one.
I don't think you understand how archaeology works.
I do not, but I do understand these mighty fine pistols holstered in my belt.
Oh, at that actually, she'll be interested, and she'll pull hers out to compare it with yours.
Which one? Who's got the bigger guns?
So, by the way, folks, you haven't figured out this is Lara Croft.
Yes.
I know I can't do a good British accent, but
Bloody hell!
yeah, bloody hell, that's terrible. So she just listened to Craig. I just listened to Craig talk for a while.
I really wouldn't.
Craig, say some British words.
Bloody hell.
Wine.
Tally ho, chummy Jims.
Like a spot of tea. All right, that's enough.
Because we all speak Queen's English, of course.
Lara's is bigger, but yours is more ornate, and
Yes. Unique.
it's like, that's a fine looking weapon.
Why, thank you. Got the special order, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
Good. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
In the chat, Francis says, "Were those snakes on a plane?" No, they were not. They were snakes in the jungle, actually. Yeah, something like Samuel L. Jackson appears.
Motherfucker.
These motherfucking Darkspawn. All right. So she's like, well, now that you mention it, actually, there doesn't seem to be like weird things happening in the sky and stuff. So what's going on? Something I can help you gentlemen with?
Oh, well, Mark, why don't you tell her?
Oh, well, it's elementary,
First,
really, my dear.
As soon as you speak, she'll be like, "Bloody hell, it's a talking cat."
It's elementary, my dear. There's actually
Is
portals
detective.
being opened from some demonic realms that are attacking the different realms or different worlds, and we believe perhaps some of the villains are responsible, or at least they're tied together somehow.
Well, that's
So
bollocks.
must be.
Go ahead.
You could say as many British words you want, but it's fact. It's real.
I had a
Not.
Shrek moment of, oh my god, it talks. It's going to shut up. That's the trick.
Yeah, I'm saying this super fast.
Well, you're like a Sherlock Holmes of a cat.
Well, thank you. I'm also I'm as smart as Sherlock Holmes and faster than Sonic.
I don't know who this Sonic fellow is, but I believe you.
He's a hedgehog. You don't really you don't need to know him. It's okay.
All right.
So will you help us find this portal then?
Sure. Do you think will there be any treasure or relics along the way?
Could be from another world, maybe.
Great. So it'll be a big adventure.
Sure.
Oh, it'll be an adventure, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. I'm in. Particularly since you've destroyed this relic I spent the last bunch of months trying to find. I have nothing better to do now.
So yeah, where'd you last see a disturbance or whatever?
It was it was over here by this huge waterfall.
Let's go.
Good place to start.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the jungle.
Yeah.
Do we encounter any dinosaurs along the way?
First, Francis says Jeff is just nailing the British lingo. Pip pip.
Pip.
I know the words. I just still can't do the accent. Would you encounter? What were you saying?
I'm sorry. What?
Well, okay. Sorry, I thought Nate was saying. Nate, what did you say? Would you encounter?
Oh, dinosaurs.
Well, now that you said that, that sounds good.
No.
So, as you are, she's kind of like hacking her way through the jungle. You know, she obviously knows what she's doing. So you guys are following behind her, and she points out things like not to eat that are poisonous fruit and stuff. And as you come to a clearing, and you can see like you're on the top, kind of approaching the edge of the waterfall. You're still a little ways away, but you can hear it for sure. You can see it. You can see like the mist rising up. You hear this huge roar, like so loud it's almost like it's shaking the ground. Then something definitely is shaking the ground. You don't know if it's an earthquake or what it is, but all of a sudden, from out of the jungle comes a T-Rex.
Does one of us have the mandatory glass of water that ripples every footfall?
Dude.
Oh, I didn't think of that, but if you want to.
Jack sort of stares in its general direction, completely in awe, and like, we haven't hit the boss level yet, have we?
She's like, oh, crikey, another T-Rex. I hate dealing with those. This is ridiculous. Lara Croft does not do all this British slang at all. Lara Croft's like my favorite character. I fortunately cannot do a good impersonation of her. But anyway.
I was going to say, the only British accent I can do is a Cockney accent. Everything else
I can kind of do a Scottish. Well, no, Craig knows. It's very bad too. But
The comes are there.
You need to cosplay as Laura Croft at San Diego Comic-Con.
I should. Then I'll have to work on my accent.
Oh, yeah. I've been told I can do a good Welsh accent.
I love it. There you go.
Apparently.
All right. So the
Just
T-Rex.
takes practice.
Yeah. So the T-Rex is storming right towards you. Laura just says, "Run!" and she runs right towards the edge of the waterfall.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah.
She just, without even thinking, she just dives right off of it.
I'm gonna dive onto her back.
I'm going to wait a minute and kind of stop and think, another one.
Jax just
Jump.
says, well, lead by example. And he quickly jumps off the edge.
Okay, did you all jump off?
Yes. Well,
Okay. So, all right. So Lara does a very graceful swan dive off, as she likes to do in the game, off the thing. The waterfall's quite high up. You jump onto her back, which she's surprised about, but that's fine. She still doesn't really bother her too much. I don't know. You guys just kind of leaping off like
doing a few
cannonball.
pirouettes. Why not?
All right. So you all, you all splash into the water. You go underneath the water. Hey, do cats? Oh, cats don't usually like getting wet, right?
That's why I jumped to her back. I'm gonna cling to her.
Shink.
And just keep my eyes closed.
What are you? I just realized. You know what I haven't done? I haven't compelled anything. Jeez, I forgot all about that.
That's okay.
What are your aspects again, Marks?
Super speed cat detective has to prove himself. Curiosity killed the detective.
Okay. I guess none of those really apply here. Let's see. All right. So you're soaking wet. You're all soaking wet. The current, because you're by the waterfall, actually starts to carry you away, but actually it's pulling you underwater too. So you're gonna have to try to fight to stay above water. I will say this is probably a forceful roll. I know you love that one, right?
Yay! Oh, shit. Jesus.
All right, let me go look what's happening over here. Oh my God!
Would I be able to make a very flashy special sort of swan dive?
Well, wait. Well, we're already in the water.
Oh, okay. Shit.
We're trying to. I need you to make a forceful roll because you're trying to not get pulled underneath by the current.
Huzzah!
All right, very good. So we got a 0, a -3, and a 2.
I mean, he's a cat. What force is he going to have against a waterfall?
Yeah. This waterfall is racist.
Just like that one cat towards goblins.
All right. So, Jax, you dive in. And you're able to swing to the surface, and you get to your surface fine. You're okay. Syringy, you struggle a little bit more. You take some gulps of water, but you manage to break the surface as well. Mock, when you hit the water with Lara, you dislodge from her, and you can't swim at all, man. You were just like flailing around, and you thought, oh my God, I'm going to drown. But you feel a hand, and Lara picks you up out of the water and puts you back on her shoulder or back.
All righty, cool.
All right, well, what a thankful cat that is. All right, cool is what he says. Okay.
Well, okay, I'll rub up against her and thank you.
That just sounds gross.
I was expecting more of a like clinging for dear life.
Yeah, that's probably right because you are soaking wet now. Yeah.
No, I probably would do that. Like, oh.
Francis says now someone like
I still did better than Sonic would have done.
Sonic would have died. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So there's that.
In the chat, Francis says now someone needs to get impaled on a log because that's what would happen in Lara. She would get impaled on things if you miss things in Tomb Raider. All right, hopefully that will not happen.
I went ahead and took the aspect swims like a cat.
Okay, as in like you don't swim well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It fits. Which is
Yeah. No, it definitely does. So how about this? Okay, well, yeah, that's already over with, but that would have been a good compel. Okay, good. That's a good application of the aspect in game. Very nice.
I added to it. Swims like a cat with a rock on its back.
Nice. Okay, so all right, so you guys are you're pulled along with the current. It's moving really fast, and then you actually are sucked underneath one more time, and you're pulled along, and it looks like you're kind of underground or something for the water somehow, and then you finally pop up into water, and you're in some kind of tomb or some kind of cavern or something. And by the way, I will, because of your aspect now, Marks, I will compel that one against you, so you get a fate point back as long as you take it. But I'm going to say, well, I'll have you help me out with this, but being in the water, underwater so much, kind of has somehow kind of traumatized you or something, or really kind of freaked you out. So what's like? How are you as you guys kind of like pull yourself onto the rocky surface there? Like what's going on with Mock right now? What are you doing?
Freaking out a little bit and kissing the ground, or licking the ground, Brett.
All right, that's gross, but okay.
It's like, finally, it's over. It's over.
Grounded.
Why?
Last. Grounded. Last.
Why all the water?
Okay, so all right, so yeah, so you're so you guys are all soaking wet, but at least you're on dry land now. Lara lights a torch. She had one on her, obviously, because she's in these situations plenty of times. So yeah, you see, a cavern, some stalagmites and tights and stuff, and there's a passageway leading away from the pool of water. What do you guys do? Well, Laura just marches off, and she's like, "Oh, great, a tomb to explore. Let's go."
Yeah, I'm gonna head off anywhere away from the water.
All right, Jax, you following too?
Might as well.
Right. Okay. All right. So you guys move through areas, and let's see here. Why don't you all make careful rolls?
Careful.
Yeah.
That went well.
Sergio's not careful.
I'm going to make a quick sheet here up here for Lara.
Where's Jax? How careful are you, Jax?
Well, you know what? I think maybe there's an alternate route we could possibly take, but it might not just appear yet.
And I plant a wall.
Let's go ahead and see what we can dig up, possibly, unless this, of course, is the only route we can take. A careful roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh. Okay. So all right. So so Laura got the best careful roll of 2.
I got 0.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, just better than us.
All right. So just as you guys are walking through, Lara just in time puts her hands out and stops you guys. Just as a bunch of like arrows shoot out from both sides of the wall, and spears and shit.
Wow.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. I prefer to have less sunlight filling me.
Yeah, you got to be careful in these old tombs. I've learned that the hard way.
Wait a minute.
So, all right. So you guys go through. You guys make your way through. There's a couple other traps that Laura was able to, notice and stuff, or disarm or get around. And then you enter a room where, oh wow, it's shiny, kind of bright. There's all this like amazing looking treasure in there.
Ooh. Do I notice anything strange about the treasure?
You think it's really shiny?
Now, is this off the beaten path, or is this sort of along the way?
This was. I mean, you had the trowel for a little while and avoid all those traps, but since you did that, it led you here.
Since this is a video game world, like, can I take like a bunch of gold and just put it in my pocket and just suddenly shrinks down in my pocket?
Sure.
It's like ding, ding, ding.
The Harry
That's 5,000.
Potter coin purse. It just
Oh, you're like a bag of holding, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I've never been one to refuse a good day's pay, so I might as well partake.
All right, so you guys are taking some of the treasure.
Yes.
I guess so.
So Laura's like crosses her arms and like, that belongs in a museum or to the proper authorities.
That's nice.
I believe it belongs to whoever finds it first.
I thought you said you scoundrels were heroes. You seemed like a bunch of brigands to me. I don't know why she would say brigands. But
Well, hey, heroism is a job, right? And jobs means pay.
We're just holding on to it for right now. It's okay.
Keeping it for a friend.
What the fuzzy friend said.
all right. So as you guys are loading your pockets,
I'm not taking tons. I'm just taking some.
okay, all right.
I was also kind of testing to see if it was real.
Okay. Laura examines kind of like on this altar thing. There's this kind of very ancient looking thing. It's almost looking like an ankh, but not exactly. It's gold. Seems like there's like the lights reflecting off of it. So she reaches to take it, and as she touches it, a portal appears and sucks the three of you out of there.
Nope. Okay.
And all your gold falls out of your pockets.
Oh. It probably wouldn't have worked. Exchange rates probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Right? We would have decimated the infrastructure.
All right. So let's see here. Well, here where are you guys? I'll have you maybe give me some ideas. Where do you guys end up now?
On a beach.
On a beach.
Aruba.
All right.
Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it.
Any other suggestions?
I mean, the beach isn't a half bad idea, considering a lot of games end up there.
There are beach volleyball games.
Oh, I bet that's what you would like to do.
I really don't want to say that. Desert. There's a desert parts in Mario.
You know what? Actually, all right, let's go to the beach. That's okay. Let's go there.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say desert. Like, damn it.
Do we end up buried up to our necks in sand with some guy telling us about insanity?
No, wait, what is that from?
Far Cry 3.
Oh, I've played it.
Oh.
All right. So you again, the portal opens and you're tossed out. Think of this almost like if you watch the show Sliders, the way they always get like tossed out of there when they slide between worlds. And you land on some nice cushy sand. It's the nicest thing you guys landed on in a while.
That's not bad.
And there's a very nice crystal blue or blue-green ocean there. Looks very pretty. And then all of a sudden, a volleyball goes bouncing off Jax's head.
Ow! Really? We just got here. We're already being assaulted.
And then as you look over, you see there's a volleyball net set up in the sand. There are 3 players there. It's I'm trying to think of some characters. Let me think of who we've talked about here. You guys suggested it. So let's see. We've got Mega Man. All right, so we got Mega Man. What's another? Give me another character.
There's a characters from Dead or Alive.
Okay, there's a zombie. Oh no, it's not Dead or Alive's the fighting game.
Fighting game.
The volleyball.
They have the whole volleyball thing. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Let's say okay, never mind. Since for some reason when you said dead, I was thinking zombies. There's a zombie from Resident Evil. Just a random zombie. And at the front, who probably just spiked the ball, is Samus.
Hey, long time no see.
She take. All right, actually, I don't know why she would be in her spacesuit. She's probably in a swimsuit actually. So you can see her long blonde hair is tied behind her. Your aspect, Syringy is wanted by Samus, right?
Yeah, wanted.
What happened? Why are you wanted?
I got lost and ended up in her game, causing her game to be shut down for a bit because they thought it was a glitch, which made her very upset and made her very aggressive.
Okay, so Samus sees you, and she gets a very cold look at her eyes, and she says, "I challenge you to a volleyball match."
No.
Now, hold on, Mr. Ninja. I'm not saying you did her wrong, but I'm not saying you did her right.
So Craig, I'm going to compel that trouble of yours. So you get a fate point, but I'm going to say you, well, as long as you go along with this, that you feel because you fucked that up so much, you feel kind of that you do need to do this.
Obligated.
And you also feel, and that what happened earlier with the White Queen didn't help, but you also feel she probably could very much kick your ass if you don't do it.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the quote from Deadpool, "I've reached, fuck it." I'll do that.
Okay. All right, listeners made us excited we have Mega Man in here. All right. And she says, "Here's the stakes. If you defeat me, I'll stop these portals that have been bringing all these creatures into the world."
Bitch.
Yes, that's right. I'm the one behind it.
I had a lingering suspicion, but I wasn't entirely sure. But now I know it's confirmed.
What character is this?
Samus. This is Samus. She's the star of Metroid. Yeah, it's the kind of the space helmet character. It goes platformer. You shoot things. Well, for the original versions of it.
Orange and yellow armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But in reality, actually, that was a big reveal, I guess, in the first Metroid, one of them, right? That nobody knew she was a woman at the end until she took her helmet off.
Right, yeah.
It
You
was
basically
a
meet the
massive
game, and it's
thing.
like, whoa, you have boobs. Woohoo!
That was probably many fanboys' reactions, actually.
And the other ones were, oh my god, it's a woman. That's so wrong. But yeah,
I think it's great. That's actually one of the very early kind of female
it
protagonists.
was.
It's great.
Yeah.
But I think the ones I've seen of her, I think she's actually quite attractive, right? She has long blonde hair usually, or at least.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god, definitely. Especially in that
Oh, boy.
spandex suit.
Nate's getting excited. All right. Settle down.
Nate's a fan.
Yeah.
I've never actually played the game.
All right. So, all right. So, well, here, keep talking a little bit, guys. I gotta keep talking here. I can answer, but I gotta look something up about how to do this.
Okay.
Playing volleyball?
Okay, so Jack sort of looks over at Serenji and goes, so, I mean, I personally have encountered this fine miss, but how do you know her?
Very, very long story.
He peers around the beach like, I guess we got time.
I got lost. I was going to see a friend, and I ended up in her game, and it got shut down. And she got pissed at me and blamed me for everything. Words were spoken, things were thrown at me usually. So yes, I stay away from her as much as possible. She's a bit crazy.
Talk about taking a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
And we're here.
At hearing that, she throws the volleyball into your nose.
Ow! I rest my case. Ow.
And then she says, "Hey, listen, I'm the one who have saved the galaxy countless times. I'm also one of the few heroes who I'm still trying to be a hero. I've kept myself in amazing shape, not like that fatso Link and that freaking lazy ass Mario."
I think the best part is that Mario is like kind of already fat.
He hasn't changed.
Yeah, I bet the freaking man, the first sign of danger, that guy goes scurrying away.
He didn't. And don't get me started on Sonic. Jeez.
Oh, she says, actually, I really like Sonic. He's a good friend of mine.
Well, that ended that particular friendship.
Aren't you? And she says, she looks at you like, oh yeah, what's your name or something? Mud or Muck? Aren't you like the pseudo Sonic?
You're going down.
All right. All right. But anyway, she continues and says, well, so I did this though because the heroes, we need to get back in shape. We need to be true heroes. So I created these enemies so people stop being so lazy and lackadaisical. Otherwise, we're gonna lose this whole world and none of us are gonna exist anymore.
Well, she's got a point.
But they're not here.
Well, but yes, but maybe they've learned their lesson. But still, you must defeat me in this volleyball contest because outside of saving the galaxy, I love beach volleyball.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're finding all these new information about all these video game characters, folks, that you never knew before.
Yeah.
Little known fact.
So in the chat, listeners may brings up something very old school on Super Geeked Up episode. He says, I forgot to ask, did Lara Croft have #pixel tits? That's one of our viewers one time said Lara Croft is going to poke your eyes out with her pixel tits on Twitter. So that became like a running thing. Because in the very first Tomb Raider, obviously, that's kind of how the boobs were. I guess they're pixels regardless, right? But just better formed pixels now.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm looking up, I'm going to call this, there's something in Fate called a contest. This is more like a contest than like obviously a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like you would do maybe if it was a race. I'm going to kind of treat this like that. All right. So, let's see here for volleyball. I don't know. What kind of approach do you guys, of these 6 approaches, do you guys think might apply? I mean, probably different ones could apply, but what do you guys think would apply here for volleyball?
I hope quick, because we're all quick.
Quick. Yeah, definitely quick.
Actually, you know what? Jax is going to partake as a referee because he's met Samus before. He thinks he's pretty nice, you know.
No, but it's 3-on-3, man. You're gonna be she with disadvantage.
Yeah. I had no idea she had teammates.
Yeah, okay. She remember Mega Man and who the hell else is there? Let me write it down. A zombie from Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the zombie's gonna do great at this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he'll definitely help out his compadres.
Did you see what Listermate said?
Nobody say. Can you read it?
Said you don't have to be heroes when you could be legends.
Oh yeah.
Is Mark's secret name Carve?
Yes.
So he has black claws. Oh.
Black claw. It's all connected.
No, don't
Hashtag all
burst
connected.
the ball.
All right.
What's that?
Don't burst the ball.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the boy. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's extras if you need it. All right. Oh, so who's on your guys' side? Who's gonna serve first?
What do we have to use for this stuff? Is it gonna be quick or?
I'll let you use quickly a bunch of the time, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So who would serve?
Let them go first.
Really? Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Well, Samus takes the ball anyway and says, "Damn right, we're going first."
Do it already.
All right. I'm just trying to set up the sheets here. Hey, so why don't you tell folks about? I'm just trying to set up the sheets real quick here for them.
Okay.
Why don't you tell people about the charity we're doing? I think what we're doing for.
Well,
somebody doing it. Real 20 Con charity for Cybersmile.
Cybersmile, yes, Cybersmile. I mean, thinking back on it, yeah, there's probably a decent amount of people out there who could at least use some guidance or help in, dealing with people on the internet who feel it's an open gateway for them to just trash other people, even though they don't fully understand that it's still people they're dealing with on the other end. It's not just a faceless wall they get to mash their words against. No, it's a human being like me or you, just on the other side of the screen.
I watched a kind of example of that from the React channel. A load of people reacted to the new Linkin Park song, and then Mike Shinoda from the band listened and reacted to their comments, and and then we got to see them again and their kind of reaction to maybe I should have thought about what I was saying, and it's kind of weird seeing people actually react to what I'm saying. To a lot of people, it's just somebody on a computer screen. You're not saying it to their face. You're just saying it to a computer. You don't have to see them every day. So it's. I think it's a good cause anyway.
Yeah.
No, I'll be supporting it. And definitely,
growing
people out there will too.
Issue in our society. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, so please do get folks. Anything that was well said, everybody. Nice job. So
we get 3 points?
Fair point.
No, but you get to feel great about helping to support a great cause. Anything again? There's a donate link.
Was this like G.I. Joe? We just had and the more you know, remember.
No, knowing's half the battle.
Knowing's half the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more you know is the NBC's thing.
Yeah.
Which they brought back, actually. All right. Anyway, yes, but I just put in the chat again the link to donate to Cybersmile, and it's also at the homepage of our website. It'll stay up there through the weekend. Remember, we got a couple more games coming up tomorrow, and thank you for tuning in, folks. We're trying to kind of wrap up here, but this will probably be the last kind of thing of this game. We'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess. But all right. But what better way to end than with a beach volleyball contest
Against Samus from Metroid, a Resident Evil zombie, and Mega Man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. At least for Jack,
That's a
probably
team.
you're probably considered a winner just to get to see her in a swimsuit.
I can die a happy man.
Right.
When we started this, I thought this is going to end with beach volleyball.
Oh, stop. You did not.
You
Get out
jinxed
of here.
it. You jinxed it.
Get out of here. By the way, the zombie is wearing a thong. Just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah, the male zombie.
Is it a banana hammock?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually going to say that's a situation aspect. Zombie in thong.
Result, everyone gouges their eyes out.
The horror.
Yeah, no. Oh.
Okay.
What has science done?
All right. So I guess let's, as a contest, let's just do this. Well, I'm gonna have the three of them roll quick. I'll have the three of you roll quick. We'll add up those results. Okay. And we'll see whoever gets the highest wins the exchange. The way they do contests here, generally, they say the first person who gets 3 victories wins the contest.
Can I use a fate point that has to prove himself? I have to win this.
Sure.
Okay. Use fate point.
I'd like to use a fate point as well, as this is the woman that actually wants me, and screw her.
Well, she doesn't want you that way romantically. That's what you think.
No. She wants to hurt me. So yeah, I don't want to lose this match.
Don't you want me, baby?
All right, quick. +2, so
Still got 3, right? With it, so.
3. Yeah.
I got 6.
Yeah, 2 is 6 and a 3.
Okay, wait. Two people did aspects. Oh, so 2, 6, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 11.
I think so.
All right. Round 1.
Fight.
All right. Hang on here a second. I'm just trying to write down some aspects. What could be an aspect for Mega Man? I have ones for the other guys. I don't know Mega Man that well, actually. But
I don't know Mega Man.
give me something in the chat, folks. Or what do you got, Nate?
Yeah, it depends on how many foes he's defeated previously. But if like Leaf Man and Airman and etc. are still running about, he's just pretty much stuck with his little blaster cannon powers, and that's it.
Was there anything about him though, like about who he is, his personality, or anything that we could use in that? You know anything about him? I don't know too much.
He's, I mean, obviously, aside from fighting for good.
Hang on, never mind. I just got something. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just came up with something ridiculous instead.
Good. I like ridiculous.
All right. So, all right. So, Samus is going to invoke one of her aspects, which I'm calling Fuck
Could you
Sarangi.
bear with me a sec? Could you bear with me?
Sure.
All right. So she's going to get. Hang on, let me just roll all these.
Wow.
All right. So. Never mind. She's not going to do that because she doesn't even need it. Wow, I can't believe they rolled that well. Holy fuck.
No kidding.
Jesus Christ. 13.
Even the zombie?
Even the
Yeah,
zombie.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
Wow.
Not weird for Samus. I actually did put her because she's kind of like, the main thing here. So I put her pretty good. All right. So, yeah. So, okay. So Samus serves the ball. Blah, blah, blah. You guys have like some exchanges there back and forth, with the volleyball. You guys are looking pretty good, actually. Doing some set-in, doing some spiking. But then Samus, the zombie sets the ball and then Samus leaps up and spikes it, and it goes right off of Saranji's head, and they score a point.
Damn.
And actually, I'll do the all right. So blah blah blah, and there's some more exchanges, blah blah blah, and they're leading right now. Let's say okay. All right.
Well, you know what? Jax look at the rest of his compatriots and says, "You know what we're gonna miss if we lose this? The world goes to shit. The root beer. So let's do it for the root beer."
For the root beer.
The root beer.
Nice. Oh, in the chat, Chris Alley just says, sorry, I was away for a long time. Rough weather in my area. Power went out. I'm back now. Well, thank Chris. You got just in time here. We're in a video game world. I can't even explain it all. There's so much stuff that's happened. But right now, they're kind of in the last thing here. They're playing a beach volleyball match against Samus from Metroid, Mega Man, and a zombie from Resident Evil. All right. Is that your newest role there, Jax?
Yes.
All right. You guys roll quick again.
Can I use fate point again?
Do you have them? If you have them, you can use them.
Fate points.
Yeah, you can use it.
Oh, wow. That's really good. 8. Then. Total.
He's coming back.
Come on, guys. Don't slow me down.
Sorry about that, guys. My cat dragged a bird into the house. I heard it squeaking before. So. Bloody cats. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I know. Gotta love them, right?
I know. Yeah.
All right.
Right. What did I miss?
So
This is a theme.
You need to
Cats are a theme.
do a quick roll.
Cool. Whoa.
Nate, you didn't do a fate point, right? You just rolled 5.
Same for the
All right.
last
So you
roll.
guys got 13 this time. Quite good.
fail,
Yeah, these guys.
fail.
That's a little more like it for.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice. Mm.
Man, zombie slacking on the job.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, so they only get an 8 this time. All right. So now in this, the patch is going on, and now you guys are catching up, and you actually tie them, and
It's the inspirational speech about root beer.
Saranji does a nice set, and then Mach springs off Jax's shoulders and spikes it with your feet in a nice flipping maneuver, and you hit it right into the zombie's nuts.
Yeah. I like to see Sonic do that. Boom.
Fatality.
Chris in the chat says beach volleyball. Wow. Yep, I know.
Yep, that's what
Bye.
They said they wanted to go to beach, so that's what we're doing.
It's nice.
It's probably the first. I think it's absolutely the first time we've ever done beach volleyball in a role-playing game in this stream. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, it's tied up 1 apiece here in the rounds here.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's
Do this, people.
go.
I'm gonna use another fate point. You should use a fate point if you have it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of using another one because screw Samus. 3.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
You know what?
Good job, we've used them.
Seeing his friends in the face of great adversity, he would like to invoke the aspect, don't let them down, because, of course, this is what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just trying to.
He's going to spike that ball for an extra +2.
All right, so hang on. I got. 11. And you guys got. Did you roll yet, Jax?
I unfortunately did.
What'd you get? A 4? Is that yours up there?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're adding 2 to that? Is that what you're saying?
Well, in retrospect, I think I won't waste the hero point.
Oh, because that's not gonna. Yeah. So if you want to win this round, 2 of you. Well, wait. Are you using a fate point 2, Marks?
I
Or no?
did, yeah.
Oh,
I
so
am.
I used one.
if you both get. So right now you're at a 7, right?
7.
The thing is that I think that we would only be tied with
Well, if
them.
all 3 of you use fate points, you would win.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or you can tie if you use 2.
a tie is
you
better than a loss. So you know what? He'll go ahead and use his fate point.
So are all 3 of you using one, or just 2 of you? A fate
I think
point?
all three are. All three are.
All right. So Craig, you're using one too, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So remember, subtract these from your totals there. All right. Yeah. All right. So this was a really back and forth one this time. But you guys, Jax, you do a nice little kind of lob way to the back corner of the court. Yeah. All right. So two to you. You guys need one more victory for overall victory.
Okay.
Well, I have one last fate point that I can use.
I'm thinking, yeah, I could.
Chris is saying, I can only imagine what this match would look like. Yeah, it's something, all right.
Yeah, I think I'll use my fate point as well.
Ooh.
2.
My goodness.
For God's sake.
Oh, I got 7 total.
You know what? Let's lightning-handed ranger this situation and use my final fate point to quickly dispatch these foes. Click. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow. 1.
Oh.
So we got what? Nah,
We're just not good volleyball players.
No.
I know.
Come
What's with
on.
all your volleyball training here, guys?
Oh my god, I got 4 minuses.
Oh, did you? Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yes. Holy shit.
Okay, what did you guys get total?
Marcus.
So what, Mark?
I got 7 total
7.
because of the fate point. Yeah.
Now, Jax, you didn't use fate, right? Or did you? That's
I
7.
totally did.
Okay, wait. What did you get, Craig?
I think I got 3.
0. I see a
2.
0.
2. Yeah. So
Where
I
is
used
that?
a fate point.
Oh, so 2, 7, 9, and then 1, so 10. Okay.
Was not a good round.
So I'm going to say Samus uses her fuck Saranji aspect to just put them over the edge on this one.
Damn it.
Yeah, so all right, so they jostle around again, and Mega Man does one of his, I don't know, he can boost up, jump real high, and he kind of blasts his gun into the ball, and it goes rocketing into the sand, and you guys can't reach it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tied up. This is it. This is the one. 2-2.
2 and 2.
'Cause
All right, team.
Craig,
Let's
is your
go.
character? We all have good quick, right?
Yeah.
We're just rolling
Mine's
bad.
2. Just
Yeah, you got 3, 3,
really
and 2 for
bad.
quick. It's pretty good.
Huh, okay. Well, I don't have any more fate points.
Neither
Anybody
do
have
I.
3 points left?
No.
Craig, do you have any left?
Nope, all gone.
Oh shit! All right, all right. Well, you know what? That's
guess-
I won't use any either.
Good luck,
Then.
guys.
I could have a stunt. Likes to play balls. And
Okay, but
get a +2 anytime I have to use balls.
you could. All right, let's see how it goes first.
Okay.
Funny though. Let's just do straight rolls for everybody
Oh.
here.
4-4.
Oh,
Oh, or no, that was Jeff.
wait. What?
Ah.
4-4-3.
Yeah, we did it. Oh my God, we did it.
We did it.
Okay, so what do you guys add up to? 9? No, what do you guys add up to?
11.
11.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got all right. All right, so all right, so this yeah, let's say you both took a set each, and then it came down to the third set to go for the match, and it was real tight, and it came down to like pretty much the last point, and let's see who got the highest roll that time for you three.
Me and Marks, I think we
We're
both got 4.
Okay.
Yeah, both got 4.
All right. So so in the last point there, Jax, you received it. You did a nice bump, and then the Mock, you you like hit it with your head and set it over to Saranji, and Saranji, you leapt up in the air and you did like a ninja kick, and you actually kicked it right into Samus, and she couldn't, and you knocked her right in her ass.
Yeah, I was thinking I hit it into her face and she went flying.
So yeah, so Sam, so what are you guys like? You guys cheering, celebrating? What are you doing after you win?
Yeah, cheering.
Cheering.
By the way,
Who won? Screw you.
by the way, the Toad character from Mario was the referee for all this.
Oh.
Got a nice car.
I don't think he speaks, so he just like nods at you and kind of jumps around. All right. No, nice hashtag in the chat, Mark. Cats rule volleyball. All right. As you're celebrating, Samus, she like gets up and throws the volleyball in the air, and she blasts it in the smithereens with her laser because she's really mad. And all right, so she stops over and is like, ugh, I really can't stand you, Saranji.
Likewise.
She's like, but for the other two of you, it was a good match, very well played. I hardly ever lose a beach volleyball.
You're honor bound now as a hero.
Yeah, I will keep my word. I will close up all the portals. But on one condition, you three need to keep being heroes and going around and showing heroic deeds and get those other lazy idiots off their asses so they can be heroes again. For the love of God, please take a link out for a 5K or something, will you?
I'm afraid he might have a heart attack at that point.
Oh, just start slow.
It's okay. He's got 5 of them.
We could speak to Zelda. She could kick his ass into gear, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's the real hero in Hyrule. Tell her to whip his ass into shape.
Right, because she doubles as Sheik.
Oh, that's right. She's kind of like a ninja in a way there, right? Almost.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, in the chat, Chris Hadley says, now you're making me think of cats playing volleyball. Well, why not? We've had cats doing everything in this. Actually, today we had a cat who was telepathic on an airship in a steampunk world. We had a character who was like Catwoman. He was a cat who loved cats.
I got to meet one in the bank.
Yep, and who saved one from a bank robbery. And now we had a speedster cat detective. It was great. Also, a beach volleyball.
We also had a lot of cats guest star in real life too.
We did.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah, that's good. All right, guys. So I don't know what the theme will be tomorrow. But speaking of tomorrow, we're doing 2 more games tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're doing Apocalypse World. That's a very cool post-apocalyptic RPG. And then 7 p.m. Eastern, we're doing Fate Core. So very similar to this, but the main difference is there's a lot of specific skills you can use. So instead of just 6 approaches, you got your stealth and your fighting and or I don't know, notice, like perception type stuff, all that kind of stuff. So the players will get to kind of choose certain skills to actually be good at out of 18 different skills. Yeah. So, and we'll come up with some other thing. We did video game today, which was fun, and we'll come up with some other world tomorrow for Fate Core. Remember, tomorrow we're also giving out a second prize pack from Evil Hat Productions. Well, I'm losing my voice. So, who does Fate? We give out one to. It was actually Greg earlier, Bond. Who was also from the UK? He got it. We'll give another one tomorrow to one of the viewers. Thank you guys very much for watching. Actually, I know some of you guys in the chat were actually here for all the games, which is awesome. We've been doing this a long time today. So thank you. Thank you anybody who stopped by, who chatted with us. Remember, for Roll20Con, and this is, again, to help out Cybersmile charity, which helps victims of cyberbullying. If you donated, thank you very much. Still plenty of time to do it tomorrow or right after this. Anytime you want. Again, any amount really helps out. And so hope to see a bunch of tomorrow. So thanks, of course, to Craig, Marks, Nate, Jen Kretschmer, who played in our Lady Blackbird game earlier. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to us on YouTube. We do gaming every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do some Lady Blackbird this Monday. We also do Dungeons & Dragons and other cool stuff. And we have other shows. Like Super Geeked Up is kind of a geeky improv show. I'm going to return later in July 26th. And we got plenty of other shows up there and cool stuff. We'll be at San Diego Comic-Con. You get all that information at supergeekedup.com. At Super Geeked Up is where you follow on Twitter. Marks, where can they check you out online, all that good stuff?
I'm at markspile.com and on Twitter at Mr. Marks.
All right, cool. Yeah, Craig, I have been mentioning Super Knocked Up today, so thank you for that reminder. He just sent me a message. Yes, you can watch Super Knocked Up, and thank you, listeners, Nate, for the mention earlier on supergeekedup.com as well, my action comedy. You can watch it on Amazon as well for free now, actually. Craig, where can they find you online?
I'm at Craig Allen Poole on Twitter. And Craig Poole something on Facebook as well. You can find me on there. Twitter's probably the best thing.
Okay, Craig something Poole.
So I can't remember the numbers. It's like 94 something like that.
All right. That's all right. Just look for the guy who's saying like bloody hell and yo wanker.
My cover photo is me and a group of friends dressed up in fairy tale Disney outfits for a friend's birthday. So I'm dressed as Woody. It is Woody and not the Milky Bar Kid. Just saying.
Okay, nice. Nate, where can people find you?
Oh, please, by all means, you may find me as Uncle Muffles on various social media platforms and various video game websites, especially League of Legends. Otherwise, you may find me at strikeforceultra.engine, ENJIN.com, where we have our 130-member roster, appearing on Sundays for our guild meeting events, and right afterwards, we go and smite the enemies of the Emperor, Xenos and Heretic alike.
All right. Awesome. All right. That is it, folks. I don't know. We've been gaming for over 10 hours, I think, today. But it was super fun. I had a blast anyway. Three different games, three really awesome games. We had a lot of fun, particularly with you guys. It's always super fun when you guys participate. And thank you for the suggestions and the chatting along with us. That was awesome and super cool. All right. Hope to see a bunch of you tomorrow for 2 more cool games for Roll20Con, and hopefully we can raise some more money for Cybersmile. All right. We will see you tomorrow. Keep gaming, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.